When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co.
All right, good morning and welcome in here on this Monday morning.
Maybe they will go undefeated.
As it is game day number 4. 4 in a row as LSU sweeps the weekend over Milwaukee. But good morning. Thank you for joining us here on this Monday morning. We appreciate y'all starting your week with us here at Tingle & Co. live from Southern Regional Medical Center. Shout out to our guys over here, Jason Ramazan, Charles Harvey, BJ, Kevin, the whole squad here. They take great care of us, and we appreciate them housing our show every single morning. Jason made his way over to Knoxville for some LSU men's basketball. That happened this weekend. If you guys missed that and everything else that was going on.
It was closer than I thought whenever I tuned in.
They battled.
I didn't watch the rest, but what happened?
They battled. They didn't turn the ball over.
Did they win?
No.
No.
Cool. They lost by like 10.
Yeah, got away from
that's what I'm saying. It was just whatever.
Got away from them at the end, but they were in it the whole time. It was,
yeah.
And, like, that's my thing is, like, you didn't have to win, but I could sit there and watch that game.
Yeah. I kept checking on it. It was like halftime down 6. I was like, and then in the second half, you're like, tie ball game. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Might start watching. Nope,
kept me tuned in, but they ultimately lost. But shout out to Jason. I texted him after. I said, congrats on bringing the juice to Knoxville.
There you go. Knox and juice in Knoxville.
How about that? Some mustard, maybe even.
Oh, I did have
a golf ball.
Did have a hot dog.
Oh, did I ever? We all made our way to Alley
chicken
Box
fingers.
this weekend.
Some chicken tenders.
Lloyd, Wyatt, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are we doing? How was the weekend?
Excellent. LSU Baseball played. It's the best.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Best weekend I've had in months.
Yeah.
Certainly.
And it does not get any better than that. No, I mean, look, the season's over. C-Dub and I vote like men's basketball's dead, but I still watch it, right? Just so y'all know that this ain't fake. I'm still turning it on and watching it.
I faked
they
it.
battled, but that season's over.
I faked it.
And this era is also over.
I never,
but it was a big weekend of
never did
LSU athletics. Opening weekend for LSU baseball as they win, 15-5 on Friday, 5-3 on Saturday, and 21-7 on Sunday, taking care
3
of
touchdowns.
Milwaukee. Won by 2 scores.
Mm-hmm.
Outscored a Joe Sloan offense.
Yeah.
that's
It doesn't take much, but
sad.
I mean, how many times did we see 21 in football versus in now
We
in
scored
baseball?
13 against Western fucking Kentucky.
Yeah, and
We put up 21 with a bat.
yeah.
Like, come on, dude.
And Western Kentucky walked out like, pretty good win.
Yeah.
Got out of there.
Hey, not bad.
Got the job done.
Oh, Van Buren, maybe there's something there.
Oh, gosh.
Get off the team.
But LSU baseball swept the weekend. They take care of business. I made my way into Alec Box on Sunday. Lloyd and Wyatt are there on Friday. And that's when all the runs were scored, on Friday and Saturday when Tingle and Co. was in the stadium. And it was a great weekend for some baseball. It's obviously much more fun when you win in dominating fashion the way they did. 49 strikeouts from this LSU pitching staff, a record. As my grandmother let me know, shout out to Meemaw, shot me a text whenever they were 1 strikeout away. She was like, hey, 1 strikeout away from the weekend record. I was like, all right.
Lloyd would not let you forget it.
And then here comes Devin Sheeran. Phew. Sit down.
Yeah.
There's the record. Shout out
There was
to
a
Devin
moment
Sheeran.
you felt like Schmidt might do it himself.
Yeah.
Because he had like 9 through 3. And you're like, he might get to like 18.
Every out he recorded, I think the first 6
Yeah.
were all strikeouts.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, and then Jay was talking about in his presser, he's like, well, we had to pull him in the 5th because he had 90 pitches because he struck everybody out.
Right.
Yeah, literally.
Which, that's what he does. He's first of all, can we talk about Friday? That could not have been a better opening day in terms of you get the big Papa Pop.
There you go.
Which was beautiful.
Yeah.
And he could die today and be a legend tomorrow. Like, he's already submitted himself at LSU. Like, he can do no wrong. Even on the second one that was foul,
Yeah.
it was like everybody was about to have a tumor. But then it was called foul. Like, it doesn't matter if he strikes out now. It's just the ref's fault. It's going to be the umpire's fault.
Yeah.
And so that was an amazing pop. And Gavin Guidry
Oh,
That was
coming in. Like, the
awesome.
game was close.
warms the
Yeah,
heart.
it was.
It did. And
We were
we
losing.
Yeah.
He got the win, I'm pretty sure.
And it was just one of those, like, you forget. Because he hasn't pitched in so long. And Jay said, he's like, it's like people forgot he was on the team.
Yeah.
But, like, to go in that moment as somebody that had sat out a year and is a senior and, like, obviously wants to play, and then he gets to compete at that level and goes in and just shuts the door. There's the fucking hammer, pal. Like, you got to see it all over again.
Oh,
I
you
was
got
like,
the juice
oh, this
of it
guy,
all,
yeah.
flexing coming off the
He
mat.
did awesome.
He's flexing to the
He
crowd.
did.
Yeah.
Dude, it
Chain
really
slanging.
Dude, fired me up, man. I
It
could
was
run through
fun.
a wall. It was awesome to see.
Oh, and the Dardar.
Dude,
Incredible.
don't even get me started.
I think
Shout out-
we were more excited than like the rest of the box was
Yeah,
for that.
yeah.
But
Oh.
the box was plenty fucking lit. And he's emotional. Like, he gets so lit. He pimped it. He threw the bat. And then the right fielder is like tracking it all the way to the wall. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Don't do this. And then it got over and he starts going lit again. I was like,
Then he
that's
got
awesome.
lit the dugout again. Like,
Yeah,
he got
on the double. He had the double, and
He
he
was
was
all-
getting,
yeah.
he was getting active at second base.
Dude, he's crushing. He's
active.
crushing.
Yeah.
the ball. He's crushing.
I
the
almost
ball.
cried.
No, I literally, like, you texted in the group chat. You were like, I feel like a proud stepdad. And I was
Literally.
like, I feel like a proud stepbrother.
Well, it was just awesome because like he does the interview 2 weeks ago, hits first AB homer that day,
The scrimmage.
and shoots a text and is like, "Might have to come on the pod every day." Pops in the
To the
chat,
chat.
which I will say, don't be surprised if we see Seth Gardner pop in the chat
Yeah.
today, as there's a game at
Wore
6
the
p.m.
same
tonight.
sweatshirt on Friday that he did on the pod a couple weeks ago.
And he so he pops in the chat on Friday, first AB, sayonara, like crushes it.
Yeah.
And then yesterday he hits another bomb. Obviously,
He leans back on him.
He's touching the ball.
Dude, he's uppercutting those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And he
Like,
said
it's
his
crazy.
response back was, "It literally feels like I'm in a dream right now." And I was like, "Dude,
Yeah.
I
It's
can
awesome.
only
Don't wake
imagine."
up.
Yeah, just keep sleeping.
God,
That
REM
honestly
sleep.
might be better than him hitting the home runs, knowing that he's like just enjoying it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's so awesome, man.
It's literally like it's one of
Uh-huh.
us. Like,
Literally,
one of us.
yeah, like literally,
He's
100%.
crushing it, but it's awesome to see.
I did
the way
feel
these
bad
guys-
because he hit the home run on Friday, and like I was really, really happy for like 15 seconds, and then I had this moment of like, damn, I sucked at baseball.
Maybe I should have been talking all that shit. Could be me.
Damn, I was
started
just
at the same
not
spot.
good. Yeah, like if
Look at us
anything,
now.
I was older. I had a head start, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
still beat me.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Living my dream. Now I'm jealous.
And then I was like, wait, I can't. This is Seth's moment. This
Yeah,
is awesome.
yeah. Don't make this about me.
Yeah, don't make it about me.
His reaction is what like made it even cooler because
Yeah.
like, I obviously saw it, was happy, whatever. But then to see the way he reacted, I was like, oh,
That's
I was
so
like, this
awesome.
is so cool for
Yeah,
him.
it
Like
is.
that. My buddy's from Alexandria. He's like, you good? I was like, yeah, shut up. Don't look at me. It's like, why do you care about Dardar?
Yeah.
It's our
Like, that's
boy.
like, I had to tell him the whole story. I was like, this is fucking really cool.
It's our boy.
Yeah. And you know what? When we were kids,
Go to the bathroom.
he was like the most quiet, like not like I would have never expected that from
To
him.
be-
And then we saw it at like Kansas State last year. I was like,
Juice
holy
monkey.
fuck! Like, I knew he was always good, but like he was always very like quiet and was never emotional
Yeah.
like that. So I'll ask him next time he's in studio when that flip kind of
I
switched.
think
Yeah.
we all DM'd him.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody
I hit him
shot
up on
message.
Instagram. He hit me back. I was like, I have to say something.
Dude, I sent him a video of him trotting around the bases.
Yeah. And Wyatt's over there going, it should be me.
Should have been me.
I would hit that farther.
But man, it was awesome to see this weekend.
Far from Dardar.
Electric.
Everything
Is it
about
bad?
Lynn was in rare
Oh my
form.
God.
Okay, except for Zach Attack.
I hate it.
God.
I fucking
And he won't
hate
let it die.
No, he won't.
He
I
kept-
thought it was
brought
going to
it
be like
back
one
3
time.
times.
Yeah, we got to get something different for York. Big Papa, whatever. Zach Attack can't be what
That's
we
it.
go with the whole
Yeah,
season.
it's like the, it reminds me of like 5th grade travel ball. Like it's
Yeah,
written
yeah,
on,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
or
Yeah.
not even travel ball, like Civitan All-Stars, like written on the window. Like Zach Attack.
Yeah.
No, Big
No.
Papa.
Everything else from Lynn Rollins, electric. He was in his bag.
Yeah, it was a great weekend, man. It doesn't get any better than that.
Cheddar Goblin.
Back in the box tonight, LSU Baseball is Kent State, LSU, 6 p.m. tonight. We will have Mikie Mahtook of Mik'd Up join us, of LSU Baseball as well. In about 14 minutes, 8:30 this morning, Mikey will hop in the Zoom, join us, and talk some LSU Baseball. As Mikey Mondays has returned, we have now locked down 3 weekly segments for baseball season. Mikey on Mondays, Inside LSU Baseball, our guy Jason Armstrong every Thursday. Every Friday, John Eads in studio to preview the weekend. So we will have you ready for some LSU baseball throughout the entire season. It was a good weekend for the Tigers. Obviously, Jake Brown yesterday, big day. Lloyd's Mik'd Up draft looking strong right now.
Hey, this is our team now.
I do feel kind of like part of it.
Yeah. I mean,
I was really rooting for him the whole week, you know?
But isn't it funny how like because it's such an easy thing to like manage. There's nothing to do.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
you picked
Watch.
4 players and 3 pitchers. Like I could remember 7 people.
Yeah.
And whenever that happened, I was like, Dardar goes off. I was like, we don't as a team, we don't win anything. But I
Right.
was very much rooting for my team.
Yeah.
It's like Jake Brown, there he goes again, 6 RBI.
Even like Cooper Moore was pitching phenomenally on Saturday. I was like, that sucks for Lloyd.
Good pick by Mikey.
Yeah, good pick. Good pick.
good pick
it
by
was fun.
Mikey. But it was a good weekend.
Got him
of
on the
LSU
wraparound.
of LSU baseball. As
I'd sneak through the back door and take him on the wraparound.
game number 1, there were 3 homers hit. York, Aaron Beatty, and Dardar all go yard. You've also got 6 doubles in that game. Dardar with 1, Cerna with 1, Aaron Beatty 1, Brown 2. Milam hits a double in game 1 as well. And then in game 2, the 5-3 win. So you also saw them win in different ways, right? 15-5, 21-7, a 5-3 win. You have to grind out where it was 2-1 for majority of the game until LSU opened it up in the 8th.
And Cooper Moore pitched great.
And Cooper Moore pitched great
phenomenal.
in that game. Some of your hitting your stats there. Homers, there were none. Doubles, Milam had 1. Aaron Beatty had 1. Caraway and Stanfield. Caraway had a nice weekend as well, as he hits a triple yesterday.
A little light in the ass.
Was moving around the bases. They played him at shortstop
I
at the
saw
end of the
that.
game. It was,
Yeah.
Jay was in his bag.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, it was just,
And Tanner Reeves in the outfield.
Tanner Reeves
yesterday.
playing left field.
Just
Simpson
can't-
starts in left field.
Tanner, this is no offense to you. You just throw like a second baseman. He had no chance to get that.
Oh,
back
no.
into the field. It's like
Well,
he like geared up for it. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
maybe. It's like I spiked it.
No, he throws it and Gabe,
Not
my buddy,
intimidating
looks at me,
in the least.
and he goes, oh gosh.
Yeah, it was-
I was like,
it was tough.
I was like, he's a middle infielder.
Yeah.
I was like that. I mean,
He geared up for it though.
no, he did. He
I
did.
was
He wanted
expecting
it.
something.
He wanted it.
Not that.
And then the hitting
Hit
stats.
the cutoff, buddy.
The hitting stats yesterday: Brown with 2 homers, Dardar with 1. You had a double from Braun and Ruckert, and then
Also, Ruckert putting the bunt down.
Triple from
up
Caraway.
8
Oh.
was.
Yeah.
safe.
Jay even said it in the photo. He
No,
was like,
he did. He's like,
we
I don't
need
know
to
if
talk about laying down a bunt up 8, but
freshman.
Yeah.
He goes, he's a competitor. He wants to play.
he hit a double yesterday though.
He
Good
did.
for him.
He did. He did. It was a.
And he's you can see why he's at this point a defensive replacement, very good in
Yes.
the field.
Right.
It just looks different.
Yeah. No, it was a good weekend. You got to see kind of
Everything.
Like
Yeah.
you got to see a lot of pieces get out there. Not everybody. There's still some arms left. We'll talk to Mikey about that. Maybe the direction they go pitching wise today, because they also play on Wednesday, and then it's back to this weekend. They're going to Jacksonville, right? So it's a whole lot of. I mean, what is this like? 10 days, 8 games in 10 days.
That's the best. That's why I love the
Baseball.
start of the season. You play it'll be 8 in 10 days.
Yeah.
You wait for so long. And then
They just-
normally you'll get 3, and then
Bukkake
you
you
have
with
to wait a week. No, yeah, literally, it's just it's coming from everywhere.
Yeah, love it. Bonnie Blue.
Yeah,
Baseball. Yeah.
And it continues tonight. LSU versus Kent State.
Is Twitter
6
down?
p.m. The Twitter is down. Started before the show began. But 21-7 win yesterday, 3-5 on Saturday, 15-5. Some of the pitching numbers on the weekend. Friday, Evans went 3 1/3, 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts on 75 pitches. Williams comes in a relief, 2 2/3, a hit, a run. It was earned, 5 strikeouts on 49 pitches. Then Guidry gets the win, closes it out, 2 innings, 1 hit, 5 strikeouts on 28 pitches. Just huge stuff from Gavin at his return. Saturday, Moore goes 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned with 11 strikeouts on 76 pitches. Rizzi comes in a relief, an inning and 2/3, gets 3 strikeouts, 37 total pitches. Plog comes in, gives up a hit on 3 pitches. Then you see Dathy come in, a hit, a run. It was earned with a strikeout on 9 pitches. Cowan also gets in, goes 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned with 2 strikeouts. And then Fontenot closes it out, gets the save to close it out there. And then obviously yesterday, like we said, Schmidt 4 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs. It was earned, all 3 earned, 3 walks and 9 strikeouts on 91 pitches. Garcia comes in for a third, 2 hits, 3 runs. They were all earned with a strikeout on 17 pitches. Devin Sheeran comes in, and it was electricity for him. Not the same as Gavin Guidry, obviously, not as much emotional investment in Sheeran as Gavin, but the juice he showed coming off the mound was kind of like a
Glad
for
to
him,
be back.
Yes, like finally, after all this waiting, made this happen.
And I'll throw 100.
And he throws 100. It was popping as he goes 2/3 of an inning with 2 strikeouts, gets out of there. And then Marcos Paz, the big freshman, closes it out. 4 hits with 1 run. It was earned. 3 strikeouts on 44 pitches. 49 total strikeouts from the staff this weekend. It was a good showing. You got to see a lot of arms. Lloyd, one of the arms that stood out to you the most this weekend.
It's hard not to say. Well, Cooper Moore,
Of course.
like the way his pitchability that you
I
saw.
love that word.
I do too. I love when people can do it.
Yeah.
I don't like when people do it to me, but it was true. Like whenever he can throw 3 and 4 different pitches at any point in the count and throw them
Right.
for strikes, like that's a weapon.
Yeah.
To
Right.
be able to have, because you saw, it's funny to see him, and then you see William Schmidt, who does it a totally different way, but was also dominant in his own right. But I would have, it's got to be Guidry.
Yeah.
Like, because you didn't know what you were going to get ever at any point, because it was so it was such an enigma last year. It was like it's a core, and it's the same thing with us.
Yeah, it was
And
just
it's like, well, he's hurt, but he's not. He's
well, is
working.
it
He's got
a
to
core?
do,
Is
yeah.
it back? We're not getting any answers. We don't know. Is he ever going to play?
And Jay, played it right because he didn't play.
Yeah,
Like whatever I say doesn't matter. He's not playing.
yeah.
Instead, it was the opposite. It's like, no, I'm saying he's healthy when he's not, and then he's playing, and I'm watching it. It's like, you're lying to me. I hate this,
Yes.
and I hate you. But this was different. But to see Guidry come back,
Get a
and
win.
be fully healthy, and then just the pop in there was awesome. Like, that's a guy that you're going to be able to count on.
Yeah. I mean, that's 2 innings, gives up 1 hit, 5 strikeouts on 28 pitches. I mean, 19 of his 28 pitches were strikes. I thought he looked good.
He looked
like
awesome.
it wasn't just like a good to see him back out there kind of applaud for the fact that he's playing again.
Oh, look at him playing baseball.
No, I mean it
It's
was impressive.
Yeah, the hammer's back.
Yeah, that was back. I thought it was really good to see him out there. Exciting. Wyatt, an arm that stood out to you this weekend?
I got 2, Maverick Rizzi and Cooper Williams. I
Okay.
thought both of them looked good. I think we kind of came into the season not really knowing what the pecking order would look like in the bullpen. I think it's clear both those guys are going to be towards the top of it. Rizzi went 1 2/3, 3 strikeouts, no runs, no hits. Cooper Williams went 2 2/3. He gave up the 1 bomb, but I thought he looked good overall. He had 5 strikeouts as well in 2 2/3. So I think both those guys are going to be big going forward, and maybe we see them in a starting capacity, maybe in a midweek or something going forward.
Yeah, no, I mean I agree with all those names. I thought Dathy was one that I don't think we've ever really brought his
Daith or
name up.
Dathy?
I think it's Dathy.
I think it's Dathy also.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the only time he's ever come up is we were talking to Dardar about him being
Old as shit.
the oldest guy on the team. But he came in a big spot, got a strikeout. But and kind of like I've always said, I love the mountains on the mound. And Devin Sheeran, when he came in yesterday, was electric. Like just he's ripping the baseball. I mean, he gets the 2 outs to close that inning after Garcia. They're both strikeouts on 12 pitches. And he just looks like a force. So it was good to see from the guys over the weekend as they get 3 wins. But we're going to continue that conversation with Mikie Mahtook, an LSU legend who's getting in here early, ready to talk about the 3-0 weekend sweep as the Tigers take down Milwaukee over the weekend, getting ready for
Milwaukee
Kent
not
State.
bad.
Not at all.
No,
they were
good
swinging.
team.
Yeah.
They were swinging.
Oh, but maybe that. Let's say underrated.
There you go.
Properly rated.
Maybe for their arena of baseball. But
Took care of business.
took care of business. Mikey, good morning. Thank you for joining us. How are you?
Good morning, boys. How y'all doing?
Excellent.
Doing well. Doing well. It's always fun to get the season started with a sweep, especially when the weather was the way it was this weekend.
That's a gift. That's a gift when you get the weather like that. You get spring weather first weekend of the season, Mardi Gras weekend. Appreciate y'all having me back on here, boys. I didn't think I was going to make it back. Y'all getting some big time. Y'all have really nice sponsors. You have FanDuel in the top left corner. It's like pulling teeth. It's like pulling teeth trying to get Lloyd to send an email for me. We can't get FanDuel.
We have to make sure we don't fuck this one up.
That's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I have to go try different avenues to get these sponsors for our show.
Well, we appreciate
Every
you.
time it's like, oh, FanDuel, huh? Must be nice. Like, just try to set the groundwork so they want to work with us again.
There
and
we
be like,
go.
oh, I actually have another podcast with baseball and Mikie Mahtook, former major leaguer.
Yeah.
That played baseball at LSU. Maybe you should, and he's a huge degenerate gambler, so you should probably want him on as a sponsor.
But Mikey, like I said, we appreciate you getting in here. What were some of your key takeaways from the weekend as LSU wins 15-5, 5-3, and 21-7 with a weekend sweep?
I mean, to me, it was exactly what you anticipated happening, right? You're going to have probably in one of these 3 games, you're probably going to have a game that you didn't score a ton of runs on, and you're going to have games where you scored a whole bunch of runs. That's exactly what happened. I wanted to see what the offense looked like. I wanted to see the guys kind of get put in and out the lineup, see how Jay decided to mix and match. Jay did what Jay does, and he pinch hit early on in games. He played matchups from game 1, from the 4th inning on, right? And People can question that all they want, but that's something that he does. And he's come on our show a bunch of times and said that it's a 56-game playoff, and he plays every single game as if it's a playoff game. He wants to win every single game, and that's how he coaches and that's how he manages the game. And he did that this weekend. I was very impressed with Cooper Moore. Obviously, he's a righty.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a righty.
We found that out.
Very impressed with the way he understands pitching. He's got 5 pitches. He's able to locate any pitch he wants, wherever he wants, whenever he wants. And he was able to, I think he punched out 11 guys, career high for him. Casan Evans, I'm not upset with. Obviously, he first outing of the season, probably wants to go out there and do a little too much. Struck out 7 in 3 innings, then had 1 inning where it kind of went sideways for him, and that's kind of what took him out of the game. But it wasn't like he was walking the house. He had some tough at-bats where the guys ended up drawing walks. And then you go to Sunday and you see William Schmidt, and he goes out there and he strikes out a ton of guys. Has struggled a little bit with command. He was all arm side up and in the entire game. Mm-hmm. He could not get to the left side of the plate if he wanted to. And so again, I think that was first game jitters, but his stuff's electric. Obviously, his fastball's got some juice behind it. And he was able to punch a lot of guys out. And then the guys that came in after those guys, I think, was the real story. Cooper Williams looked really well, looked really good. Obviously, Cooper Moore, you didn't really need a ton of guys behind him, but they were able to keep Milwaukee to, I think it was 3 runs, however many runs they scored on Saturday. And then obviously, Sunday, it was a football game. They scored 21 runs in 5 innings, which is pretty outrageous. So at that point, you're just trying to get through the game. I heard you mention it before I got on the show. We've been talking about this guy for over a year. We didn't get to see him throw last year. Devin Sheeran looked electric.
Yeah.
If you're Milwaukee and you are facing LSU and you're down 21 runs in the 5th inning, and then that guy comes out of the bullpen on Sunday.
Right.
Like, what the hell is going on? Like, what do I need to do? Like, where are these guys coming from? This guy's throwing 100 with a nasty slider. He's probably the nastiest guy they face out the bullpen. They face the last person that they face in the game. So I was very excited to see him. Obviously, he's electric. He's got a funky delivery. He's a guy that nobody really wants to see. He could probably – I've seen him pitch one time. So there's still a lot to be seen from him. But, just from the short outing that I saw, he's going to be a factor, obviously, out the bullpen. The one thing that I want to see is how consistently can he throw strikes and fill up the zone. I think that maybe when he gets in trouble, that seems like where his game would go sideways if he can't fill up the zone.
Yeah, and you bring it up talking about the bullpen. I mean, Casan Evans goes 3 1/3. Schmidt goes 4. Obviously, Cooper Moore ends up going 6 innings. But 2 of the 3 starters don't extend super far into the game this weekend, so you got to see those bullpen arms. Is that going to be the style of baseball? I know it's going to differ each weekend, but is that kind of going to be what this team looks like, where it's not going to be Cade Anderson, Anthony Einson having to go 7, 8, 9 innings into games, and instead you can get through 4 or 5 and really trust those bullpen arms to come in and finish it out?
I don't know if that's what they're going to look like, but it's the luxury LSU has early on in the season, right? They had the ability to say, okay, if you can get us through 5, we have enough arms to get us through the rest of the week, the rest of the game. And I don't think that's something that they're going to rely on all year. I mean, if you remember Jay's first year in 2022, that's what it was. Yeah. It was, hey, the starter's going to get us through 4 innings, and then the bullpen's going to get us the rest of the game. And then at the end of the year, the bullpen was cooked, and they weren't able to finish off some of the games they had finished off early in the season. So I don't think that's going to be the recipe this year, but early on, it allows the starters to kind of get into a rhythm. It allows them to kind of build up their pitch count. It allows them to put themselves in a situation where they feel comfortable going deep in games, and then it gives Jason time to figure out maybe what the rotation is going to look like. I don't think any 3 of these guys threw bad. I really don't. I mean, obviously, what Casan Evans can do. I think he's going to be fine. Cooper Moore, his first outing was as good as it's going to be. And William Schmidt, he looked really good. Obviously, his pitch count got pretty high. But I think once he kind of gets back into it, I think he's going to be fine. So it's a luxury LSU has, but I don't think it's the recipe that Jay really wants. It just gives them an opportunity to kind of it gives them some time to build up that rotation and kind of get in rhythm.
What did you see from the lineup this weekend? Obviously, like we said, they had 15 runs on Friday, 5 on Saturday, and then yesterday they go 21, and they were hitting the ball all over the place. What did you see from those guys over the weekend?
How about Dardar? Good pick.
Yeah, it's a good pick by you. I'm regretting not taking Jake Brown first pick, actually.
I do want to ask you about that real quick, because I think that was one of the things that stood out throughout the weekend was, is there something – I know Curiel's going to be fine, but is there something to maybe the added weight and maybe he's kind of swinging a little – kind of changed his game plan and approach a little bit where he's hunting more fastballs, he's trying to take bigger swings where last year, I was surprised to see him in game 1 where he swings at a ball up in his eyes. You didn't see that happen once last year, and now it feels like he's kind of chasing a little bit more, and I don't know if that's the added power he thinks he has and probably does.
No, I don't think that's the issue. I think, obviously there's a lot of things that go into a draft year, right? There's a lot of pressure that players put on themselves. He wants to go out there. He's a great hitter. He's got a great play discipline. He got out of character a little bit in that first game specifically. I don't think the added weight has anything to do with it, because it's not like he bulked up to 30 pounds and he looks way different. He looks good, right? He has a big league body. He looks good. And I think it's just one of those things where he wanted to get off to a really good start, and he probably felt pretty good about where he was at, and he uncharacteristically chased out of the zone. That happens. It's part of it. I think that's the biggest challenge going into your draft year, is trying to manage those emotions and kind of stay level-headed. And then you saw what he did in the last game of the weekend. He got 3 hits. The game was already out of hand, and I think this is the most impressive part of the weekend for him was the game was already out of hand. He got 3 hits. This is the time you pad your stats. And he could have easily chased out of the zone in his last at-bat, but instead he had a big league at-bat, worked a walk. And, that's those at-bats that they don't really get seen, but those are the at-bats that come up later on the season that you're not giving away, right? The game's out of hand. They're beating the crap out of somebody. It's probably going to be your last at-bat. Easy to go up there and say, let me just try to let one eat and hit a homer, right, and kind of give it away. Instead, he said, no, I'm going to stay within myself. I'm going to battle through this, and he worked a walk. So I'm not really too worried about him. I don't think the added weight's going to is going to affect anything. I think you're going to see him drive the ball in the gaps out of the ballpark more. I know that's part of what he wants to do, but it's not something he doesn't need to change his game to do that. He did that last year. He hit some homers. I think some of those doubles that he hit last year end up being home runs this year. So I'm not too worried about him. But the rest of the offense, I think it looked good. I think, first game they were kind of a little sleepy, and they bring in Dardar, and he comes and hits a homer. It means a lot to those guys, right? It means a lot to guys that grew up in Louisiana that want to play for LSU. Not saying you have to build a team full of those guys, but you have to have a few of those guys on the team means a lot. And he goes up there, hits a 2-run homer, or maybe it was a 3-run homer, puts them back in the game, and then hits a double. They obviously ended up running away with game 1. And then all weekend he had big hits and big at-bats, hit the ball in the barrel. So I think you saw the versatility of the offense. I think you saw the ability, Jay mixed and matched all game, every game throughout the course of the weekend. Dardar got some starts. You had, obviously, Simpson play second, then play left. Caraway has the bases loaded triple on Sunday. And so you see the offense and you see the ability they have to drive the ball in the gap, score runs. And they didn't hit a ton of homers on Sunday until the game was already out of hand. I mean, they only had 1 home run. They had 13 runs and only had 1 homer. And after that, the other 8 runs were driven in by homers. But Jake Brown looks really good at the plate. He looks like he's in a big league body. Curiel's in a big league body. Aaron Beatty looks really good. Stern is a monster.
Cool.
You have a bunch of guys in this lineup that just looked the part, and I was very impressed with the way they approached it. Now, Lloyd, I was getting text messages from Chris McGee on Friday during the game. And remember what he said on our show? He was like, it's inevitable. Jay's won 2 national championships in 4 years, and it's inevitable that something's going to happen, and they're going to be yelling at Jay or yelling at the team for not being good enough. And sure enough, 5 innings in, he sent me a text message, said there's this guy yelling behind it. He goes, well, needless to say, we're not going to go back-to-back this year. 5 innings. 5 innings into the game. Game one. They're losing. That's going. And they end up 10-run rolling. I texted him. I said, did he say anything? He said, no, he got left. I was like, it's just, it's part of it. Baseball's a long season. Baseball, look, there's a reason why if you go in the major leagues and you have 30, 40 wins and you're by far the worst team in the big leagues, you're going to beat a team that's in first place. You're not going to get beat. You're not going to lose every game. And baseball just happens that way. And so I don't put too much stock into like the scores of like, oh man, they struggled, especially on week 1. So I was very, very impressed with the offense, very impressed with the way that they were able to navigate. Milo looks great at the plate. So it's going to be a fun season. I'm interested to see how the offense kind of develops from here.
Yeah, and funny you bring up that story. On Friday before Game 1, we threw up this graphic during our show to get everyone to prepare themselves for the season of all of the things you're going to run into. When they drop a midweek or a non-conference game, the bunting, opposing fans, not
your own
trusting
fans,
all those things. Because that is baseball is just it's very different than what a lot of the fans are used to, right? When you got to shift your mind from football to baseball, it's like a whole different mindset that you have to get into.
There's a lot to complain about if you want to.
No doubt. Listen, baseball is a long season. There's just a lot of moving parts, and nobody ever starts the season game 1 to game 56 or postseason and play perfect every game. It doesn't happen. Nobody's been undefeated. Nobody's going to go undefeated. It's just part of it. I guess LSU A did.
Yeah.
All right, LSU S.
Yeah, if it was LSU A, Jesus. Nothing Alexandria is doing anything like that. Yeah.
My bad. LSU
Don't put the expectations on A-Town, dude. Yeah, we're living our own world over there.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's got the circle.
But you bring up Cerna's name, him and some of those other freshmen as well. But Cerna, I mean, when he stepped into the box
I didn't know he was that big, and I saw him already.
Mountain of a man.
Yeah, he's not
overly.
It's not like it's not like a bad mountain. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, this guy's just really big. He's gonna get too big. No. This guy's athletic. This guy is put together the right way. He looks like a big league catcher right now. He was the number 1 catching recruit coming out of Texas, as Aaron Beatty was the year before. So LSU's put themselves in a really good spot with both of those guys. Obviously, both of those guys are going to be in the lineup a lot of times throughout the course of the year. But he looks the part, man. He looks really good. He has really good at-bats. He swung it very well. I was very impressed watching him play. I was very impressed with Aaron Beatty. Aaron Beatty looked really good at the plate. He looked better behind the plate. Obviously, there were some pass balls, but there weren't. A lot of it wasn't his fault. It was, when a guy's throwing 97 and he's throwing balls all over the place, it's hard. It's hard to catch those. And so he had a couple of those, but he looked really good. I mean, I was very, very impressed. Our boy York looked great at the plate. Should have had 2 homers. Almost had one yesterday. I thought, you could hear the crowd humming when they came out to the bat with the bases loaded. And I was like, come on, big fella, give the crowd. They want the grand slam. They want you to have it. And he ended up popping up, and then, Jake Brown hit the grand slam later on. But all in all, in my opinion, it was the best opening weekend it could have looked.
Yeah, because you got to see, and you brought up it's a long season. You checked a lot of boxes over the last 3 days, right? You got to see a lot of different guys in a lot of different spots, going up against different guys and throwing a bunch of different guys. You couldn't have really scripted opening weekend better, right?
Correct. You got a lot of people got a lot of bats. You had a lot of guys come out of the bullpen, get some innings, and you were able to hit the ground running this season, right? That's what you want to do opening weekend. You can go play. Some teams play really tough games opening weekend and ranked matchups, that's fine too. But if you're going to play a team like Milwaukee, you're going to come in there and you want to be able to, you want to be able to go out there and get at bats. You want to be able to give guys innings, and you want to get guys kind of in the rhythm of the season. And you did. Now you have a tough game today. You're playing Kent State on Monday, which is a unique day. You don't usually play on Monday, so curious to see how they respond with that, because you're not used to the 4-game series. Who's going to start? I don't think they've announced that yet. I thought it was going to, like, before this weekend started, I thought it was going to be Cooper Williams. Obviously, it was not, because he threw on Friday. It's not going to be threw on Friday. So I'm curious to see kind of who he decides. I'd imagine Jaden Newt probably gets to start.
Yeah.
He didn't pitch this weekend, so I'd imagine he starts. But yeah, all in all, it was a perfect weekend to start the season and hit the ground running.
Yeah, because like you said, I mean, they go a four-game stretch here with you're playing tonight, and then they play on Wednesday, and then it's to this weekend, and so it's like 8 games in 10 days. So I mean, you're getting right to it.
Yeah, Jay likes to do that. That's what he does. And look, if early on in the season, I think it's a great strategy. Obviously,
because you want to play.
He explains you want to play. Correct. He explained on Mik'd Up last week about why he decided to not necessarily just playing games, but strategically, like Kent State's a good RPI team for them. Right, at the end of the year, that's going to be a good resume builder for their RPI. They have another Northeastern that they play, I guess, in a couple weeks on Monday. Another good RPI builder for them. So he thinks about everything. He has he wants the guys to play, but he also understands that he's not going to go out and play against a team where just because you're playing them, sometimes you're going to play a team that's going to hurt your RPI whether you win or not.
Yeah.
And these teams that he's playing on Monday or not. So, and then early on in the year, especially when you get weather like this, like all you want to do as a player is get on the field and play and continue to play. And the more you play, more games you have, the more at-bats you have, the more innings you have, the better you're going to be, and the more in rhythm you're going to get. So having 8 games in 10 days, I think, is a good thing for these guys. And I think they're going to get in midseason form a lot earlier than they would had they just played the regular 4-week series, or whatever, 3 games over the weekend and a midweek game during the week. So I'm happy for those guys. I think they're happy with the schedule.
Yeah, and we were just talking about big league bodies, and I would love to get that compliment one day. I don't think it'll happen, but that's okay. But looking at the team and how they're constructed, it feels like everybody from like 1 through 9, when you see them, they're all very physically imposing, and they look put together. Obviously, a great strength staff, but it looks more so like the type of recruit that he's been getting now. Because Paul, at the end of his era, they all looked like me, and it was like, oh, just come play baseball for LSU. And now they're all 6'2", 225 pounds, and run like a deer.
Yeah, there was a stretch where, the bats and the balls and all that stuff, and I think maybe it was overthought a little bit in a sense of like, hey, we got to play.
Can't hit homers anyway. Baseball. Might as well get some midgets.
Yeah, I think it was thought the wrong way, but now, the way the bats are, I think the way the bats and the balls are, combination, I think they're more juiced and they have more. They fly better now than they did before they changed the bats to the BB core. So I don't think that's an issue. Obviously, there's a ton of home runs hit around college baseball this weekend. And so I think with that, you go and you say, okay, let's just go get the best guys. And not only that, you have the way the Major League draft is structured now, not having as many minor league baseball teams, NIL, getting more talent into college baseball. If you get more talent in college baseball, usually those guys that are talented are usually the ones that are built that way, right? Built like big leaguers, built like, have the bodies to grow into and to be able to develop. And so those guys are now coming onto campus, and you're getting them at LSU, and they look really good.
And you brought up earlier when you were talking about Dardar, those guys from the state of Louisiana and the emotion and what it means. The guy rocking number 8 this weekend had that place fired up. It was good to see him back on the mound. What did you see from Gavin Guidry? And what does that mean for him to get back out there and perform the way he did?
Yeah, I mean, if you saw, Jay does the end of the game deal where I guess the magic moment, right? And he had 3 of them in that game. And the last one, he said the hammer's back. Hey, he said the hammer's back.
Yeah.
And I think it's been 600 some days since he's been healthy. And man, Gavin Guidry epitomizes LSU baseball. He wants to be here. He wants to play well. He played well as a freshman, and then had some injuries over the last couple of years. And he came to LSU as a two-way guy. He turned down a lot of money because he wanted to be here. Ended up being a closer. Didn't play shortstop like he had hoped. And he's done everything he needed to do to win for LSU. And the fact that he's back in the rotation, or back in the with the staff, and back healthy, and going out there this past weekend and throwing really well. He looked great. His velo, I think he's touched 93. He had a little cutter that was about 89. Obviously his hammer is still the same. So he looked great. That is a guy that a lot of people did not talk about coming into the season. And I think if he is back to the Gavin Guidry as a freshman, that's gonna put LSU in a really good spot, because now you have a trusted guy that has been in those moments time in, time out, and you trust him to go and get through those moments. So happy to see it from him, and can't wait to see how the season progresses for him.
Have you seen a fan favorite happen as quickly as it did for Big Papa, where it's just like he can't do anything wrong just because he's fat?
I mean, I think we all.
He looks hilarious. Objectively, looks so funny in the uniform.
I think we all thought that was going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Like, we had him on the show. His personality, is like, hey, this is perfect. And then his ability, not only his looks, but his ability on top of his looks. So he's going to go on first base. He's going to be obviously very noticeable. And then hits a homer.
Right.
Hits a homer first game. It's like, okay, this guy is doing everything he needs to do to be the crowd favorite. Great walkout song, great nickname.
Right.
Embraces who he is. So no, I don't think anybody has, without like coming in as like a Dylan Cruz or
Not the same.
You know what I mean? Like those guys coming in and like, hey, you're gonna day one from the time you step on campus. Like, of course, you're gonna be a crowd favorite just because who you are. But having a guy come in not with that, I don't think we've ever seen that, and I think it's well deserved.
He looks like he got dressed in the dark at Academy.
He looks good. Listen, he said he wears the tweeners.
Yeah.
Listen, he
owns it.
Yeah, exactly. He owns who he is, and he is really good at it. And as long as he's hitting homers and walking and doing things he needs to do, I think everybody's gonna be happy with him.
I mean, the crowd. He slides into third base
on
a pass ball, and it was a standing ovation for him. It was awesome.
He scored from second. They're like, "Oh no, watch him go! Look at him."
Listen, he looked good.
He did.
Yeah, he moves well.
Big man.
It's insulting a little bit
Yeah.
to him. It's like,
Big
look at the
fella
freak
can
show.
move.
Speaking of athlete,
Yeah, we wanted to get your thoughts on the fundamentals from Coach here.
I can't wait to bring him on the show.
Yeah,
I can't wait to bring him on the show and talk about it.
It's to me, and when I put it in the document, I named it "Practice What You Preach." I mean, if you're going to tell everybody on the team, keep it in front.
stay down on this thing.
I mean, he did it. It was technically sound here from the head coach.
Oh, hey up! Oh, look at eat it. Love that. Stay in front of
I
it.
love it. Listen, and not only did he eat it, he was able to keep it there.
Yeah,
That was soft. It was a soft bounce off the chest. Kept it in front of him, throw it out, smother it, get the guy out of first base. Look, great form.
Yeah.
Didn't shy away from it. Didn't try to olay it. Put his nose right in there and say, hey, look, it's going to be a tough hop off the turf, no glove. Let me keep this in front of me, and then make the play. And look, he did it. Look at that.
That's
and look, calmly, he's like, look, I got this in front of me, and this guy's out. Don't have to worry about too much.
1-2 throw.
That was good form. No flinch either.
No, it's awesome. He just snapped into it like, your fight or flight. He's back to being a ball player.
You could tell he's played some second base because this is like, do whatever you got to do, knock it down, throw it first, got time. As opposed,
that's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
You don't olay that way.
That was good. Nope, don't olay it. Don't try to go. Now maybe if he had a glove, he'd have gone a little bit, gone out there and got the short hop. No glove, so he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna body this thing up.
And no room to be able to take a drop step either. So he just really had one decision to make and then body it up.
You had to go. You just had to sit there and wear it, and he did. I was impressive.
No, 100%. Well, Mikey, we appreciate you.
Looked like Jay's year one defense. Not very good.
And Jacob Berry blocking
Oh,
up.
no.
Oh God.
I don't remember the defense that year, so that's good.
Terrible. It's the only critique I've ever had. Then it got better. Then it got really good. Then it got to be the best.
Yeah.
That's the best.
That's how you do it.
Give him some time.
That's right.
That's how you do it. Well, we appreciate you making some time for us this morning. And what y'all got going on Mik'd Up tonight?
Yeah, what are we going to do?
The game's at 1 or 2 today.
6.
It's at 6.
Got pushed back.
Oh, so you got pushed back. See, I hadn't seen that. I hadn't been updated. I've been listening. We're still in the trenches over here at the Mahtook household with a month-old baby. So I have not checked social media. So they moved it back. Okay, so the game.
And our show starts at 6, and the game is at 6.
What's that?
Our show, if you don't know, starts at 6, and the game is also at 6.
I know when our show starts, but the game was supposed to be at 1 or 2.
Yeah,
I was like, maybe there's a chance that we can get Jay on after the show.
Yeah.
After the game. Not going to happen. So today is going to be a lot of the same. We're going to recap the weekend, talk about what we liked, talk about the recap of obviously the game today, and just talk baseball, talk ball, and then I'm looking forward to it.
No chance that we could get Jay during the game, right? Like an in-game interview with Mik'd Up. I know I don't want to, but maybe he'd like ours.
If there was a show, or if there was a group of guys that Jay would enjoy an in-game interview, I think that we could make him enjoy it.
Yes.
Right? I think that we could say it could be, but I don't think that we're there yet. We're working. Jay actually brought it up. He said, y'all should have a show from the stadium. So Jay's trying to throw out some ideas for us. So we're I think we're making some progress. I don't think we're at the in-game interview stage yet.
Just call him 10 times during the game. Like, I see you not answering the phone. Like, pick it up. I know where you are.
Just hack into the PA system and have the interview over for everybody.
Scoreboard. Video board.
Yeah.
Lloyd's face pops up on the video board.
Hey, zoom in from the.
Yeah, Lord have mercy.
That'd be great.
Well, Mikey, we appreciate you.
Dara would like that. Dara would like that. He's a big fan.
Yes.
Of you, Lloyd.
He is.
That's right.
Big fan of Lloyd.
I'm a big fan of him. He's on the team.
There you go.
He tried to bully me into taking him, and little did you know I wanted him.
Lloyd, do you have the score update from the weekend? I guess we gotta wait till this game. Is your buddy gonna do that?
Yes. We're gonna get it. He's gonna send me the score sheet, and then I'm gonna send it to Poge to do our little round boy that loves baseball. And so I'll get him to do it
hell
too.
Of a gambler too.
Yeah, he is allegedly.
Yeah.
But we'll have 2 people on it this year. But I feel very confident in the fact
Seth Dardar in the chat right now.
Seth Dardar in the chat right now. Look
there
at that.
See? Love that.
Showed up Friday in the chat, hits the homer in his first plate appearance. Now, inevitably.
Also, I'll say this. Mik'd Up had a last year. You came on the show, Mik'd Up, you hit a home.
Yeah.
That was kind of the thing. York did that, came on the show, hit a homer. Seems like Tingle and Co.'s got the same thing going on right now with Dardar coming on the show, hitting a home.
It's this table.
So
it's the table.
It's a good. We got a lot of good juju coming around the shows.
If that continues to be the case, then LSU Baseball is going to be like, y'all go on the show morning, noon, night.
Yeah.
Like this is helping us.
No doubt.
Well, Mikey, we appreciate you. We'll all be tuned in to Mik'd Up tonight, along with the baseball game. Have a good show, and we appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all, boys.
Yep. Thank you.
Working on that FanDuel deal.
Yeah. Send the email. I'm gonna work my other avenues. I'm not holding my breath yet.
Snail mail. I wrote a real letter.
Bye.
Bye.
There he is, Mikie Mahtook, the LSU legend, talking about the weekend as the Tigers sweep Milwaukee. What?
I forgot to ask him if he had any chicken fingies.
You did.
I did.
You did.
And a hot dog.
I went hot dog and jambalaya.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, what's the look of disdain for jambalaya?
Oh, it's not bad.
I don't know. You went, like you were looking down upon us jambalaya lovers.
Have you seen I showed you the chicken fingies at the basketball game. Same ones for baseball.
Yeah, they looked good.
They look they are delicious. I got to have one.
But let's not look down on the people who like a good bowl of jambalaya.
I love jambalaya.
While I was eating my jambalaya, Seth Dardar hit a home run.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Should we make
shout out to Dardar.
I do love jambalaya.
I've never had the box jambalaya, but when I go to Tiger Stadium, I normally get a jambalaya.
Really?
And like 3 frozen lemonades and a sausage dog with nacho cheese on the side.
Nacho cheese for the sausage dog?
Yeah, listen.
That doesn't sound bad.
That sounds excellent.
Yeah.
That was like my thing with my dad when I was a kid, and you get the onions and the peppers on it and the nacho cheese.
Now I want it really bad right now.
It's really good.
No, I went hot dog jambalaya Mike and Ike's. I saw him for Charles, so I sent him a little picture of him too, and a Diet Coke.
That had to really kind of be a real punch to the gut.
What?
That they have
Alec
them.
Box has Mike and Ike's?
It's like they're not. They are available.
They're in Baton
just not in the
Rouge.
place that you
Just
are.
not
We've
at the
got
feedback.
them on campus.
Yeah.
We just don't bring them to your
Well,
games.
we have them at other games.
Yeah, the
Just
sport
not the one that you
love
like
the most.
and give the most to.
We're not gonna have you
And they
candy.
know about it.
Yeah.
And they're still like, nope, no Mike and Ike's.
Yeah,
But you can
no
go to the
Mike
box
and
and
Ike's.
get some.
But shout out to Dardar for hopping in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Continue to crush the baseball, brother. Continue to hop into Tingle and Cove. It's going to keep working.
Exactly.
Keep doing it. And tell others to hop on the
Get all nine.
Mik'd Up
Get
Tingle
all-
and Co train.
Get all in the chat. All nine
Yeah,
in the chat.
everybody, dude.
Yeah, Homer.
Bombs away. But don't forget, Mikey and Lloyd both brought up, we are brought to you by our friends over at FanDuel every single day. Shout out to FanDuel as the Tingle and Co. Bets of the weekend continue to rock on this past weekend as a hit. It didn't cash on Saturday. Did cash yesterday. Obviously, there was no show, so the only way to find out about these bets that are cashing is in our Discord. So if we don't announce it on the show, it will be told in the Discord from our betting
Indiana.
analyst. Make sure you join our Discord. The link should be in the description here as we are live. We're going to take a quick break here as we've rolled right through our number one this morning. We'll come right back with more Tingle and Co. after this.
Ward Branning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granding at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff.
Where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or a storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
All right, welcome back here. Hour number 2 here on
Talking
this
mayo dogs.
this Monday morning, as it was a huge weekend of LSU athletics this past weekend. Obviously, LSU baseball. We just spent hour number 1 talking about it. Their sweep of Milwaukee.
Thank God.
But baseball was not the headliner this weekend. It was a packed house in the PMAC Saturday night as the Tigers and the Gamecocks faced off in some women's basketball on Valentine's Day evening. That place was jumping. Like, I mean, when I turned the TV on and it was game day and you could see everybody in the student section, and I mean, the PMAC was live all night. It was a great basketball game. Ultimately, LSU loses 79-72 to South Carolina. I know a 7-point win looks like more. It was really a 1-point victory. I mean, this was a fight till the end. And there's a lot of ways to feel about it. Kim Mulkey obviously talked about it a good bit after the game. Her and Flau'jae, Michaela met with the media. And I thought Coach Mulkey had a very, very clear view of it. And there was only really one way to look at that loss. She talked about, you'll focus on the last 2 free throws with Flau'jae, but we missed 9 total. That's the difference in the ball game. Was those free throws. She then says, I liked almost everything we did except how we guarded Tessa. We didn't do what we were told for 3 days, and other than free throws, I can't be too critical. We didn't turn it over much. We out-rebounded them, and we got to the foul line more. We were 2 of 12 from 3 and still had a chance to win. With 44 seconds left, we had the lead, make 1 defensive stop, and we're celebrating. Look, it was a tough game. If you look at it on the stat sheet from the other night, you would think it's an LSU win. Outside of free throws, right? If you look at the free throw numbers, that would kind of shift you another way. But if you just look at the numbers, right? Points in the paint were even. Turnovers were very similar. Rebounds, LSU dominated and won the rebound battle. You would think it was an LSU victory. And to me, they played a hell of a basketball game, just couldn't get the job done, couldn't close it out. And that's been the story against South Carolina. And I know a lot will be made of Flau'jae Johnson and those 2 free throws at the end. We're at 72-73. She's on a breakaway, gets fouled, and goes 0 for 2. And look, that's a pivotal moment in the game. It is hard to recover from missing those 2 free throws. South Carolina goes back down, scores, puts them up 3, and it's a whole different ball game, right? But I will go to war with Flau'jae Johnson any day, because the only reason those free throws mattered in that moment was because of what Flau'jae Johnson did. You know, I remember her sophomore year, the Sweet 16 against UCLA. It was kind of her announcement of superstardom from a basketball perspective, right? She was born to be a superstar, but basketball-wise, that was her coming out party. It was a huge game as they beat UCLA to get to the Elite Eight versus Iowa. And in that game, I remember calling her the heart and soul of LSU basketball, where you talk in basketball about gravity, right? And a lot of times gravity has to do with the other team. You know, if LeBron James is driving to the rim, he's going to draw 3. That's called gravity, you know? And Flau'jae has that type of gravity, but the gravity I saw in that game against UCLA 2 years ago was the gravity of her coaches and her teammates just magnetizing to her, right? And her energy and following her lead. And she didn't have a perfect game. She missed 2 free throws at the end. But you're not in that game without her. And she is the heart and soul of this team. Does she make some bad decisions or take some bad shots? Yeah, those things. But that's basketball. The possession where she hits the 2, right, where it's technically a 3, her toe is on the line, so it's a 2-point shot, where she misses the first shot, she battles back, gets offensive rebounds, battles for the basketball, right, got some breakaways. I mean, those possessions in the stretch down in the fourth quarter were massive. You're not in the game without her. And so with that, I will go to battle with Flau'jae Johnson any day on that basketball court because of what you saw. That was a player who left it all out there. It's one of those performances where you look, and if you're Flau'jae Johnson, you cannot look back and say, man, I didn't give everything I had. Because she did.
The last 5 minutes, she was the best player on the floor.
I mean, she gave everything to win that game. I remember, I think I put it on Twitter. I texted it to the other coaches at Central. I was like, I mean, that is one player on the court right now that does not want to lose this basketball game.
Tired of it.
Like, has every desire and mindset to win. And they just couldn't get the job done. And ultimately, it was free throws. They couldn't make those. South Carolina knocked down outside shots. LSU didn't. But you win if you make free throws. I mean, they went, what were they, 14 of 23 from the line. That's 9 missed free throws. So that's 9 points left on the table. You lose by 7. You hit 1 or 2 of some open shots that were there. It's a different ball game. They lose by 7 points, 79-72. But I did not walk away from that game feeling down on this team. Now, does it suck that they still can't get over that hump and beat this team? Yeah. I mean, it brings me back to 2015, going into Bryant Denny with Leonard Fournette as the Heisman frontrunner, and feeling like maybe this is the time, maybe this is the year that's back where LSU can get over that hump. And this was a little bit more competitive than that game, but it feels like that LSU versus Alabama where you just can't get over the hump. But the difference between this and that is when you lost to Alabama in 2015, your season was over. It ain't over for LSU, and I didn't walk away feeling down on this team. Because very rarely are they going to shoot 14 of 23 from the line. Flau'jae Johnson, 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Very rarely is that going to happen. 2 of 12 from 3. They've been a pretty efficient team shooting from deep, right? And I guarantee you there are some shots that South Carolina would want back. When you play in a highly competitive game like that, shots you usually make aren't always going to fall. Jada Richard is shooting the hell out of the ball from the mid-range. She missed a handful down the stretch. Mm-hmm. Those are shots that usually go in, but when you play in those types of games, sometimes those shots don't fall. And so that's when it comes back to the free throws. If it's not for those, you win the game.
Well, and the thing that, like you said, if you just looked at the numbers, you would think LSU won because everybody that you needed to play, like aside, like Full Wiley didn't play great, right? You could see that it was a little bit like trying to make an impact with maybe it was, pressing a little bit, I guess is how I'll say it, because it was obviously a game she wanted to play well in, but then you saw like Bella Hines, Grace Knox,
yep, Zakiya Johnson,
all, but the 2 freshmen off the bench. Like that, they kept you in the basketball game. They were playing. They weren't just playing minutes; they were playing valuable minutes and keeping you in the game or taking the lead. And so when you have your role players step up, you would expect LSU is good enough that when that happens, you have enough good players that you would win. But it does feel like there's a bit of boogeyman.
100%.
South Carolina, and you saw Flau'jae like at the end of the game. Like that's why she wanted to win. She's tired of losing to him.
Yeah,
and it's the last thing that Kim hasn't checked off her resume at this point.
And I see, Wolfgang says it in the chat. That's the mental aspect, executing the fundamentals. Staley in South Carolina owns their headspace. That's not good. I wouldn't say owns their headspace, but it does mean more than a normal regular season game. It just does. LSU Alabama always meant more than a regular season game. It wasn't the same as LSU versus Mississippi State in football, right? LSU versus Tennessee in baseball the last couple of years meant more than a handful of those other series. Do you know why? Because it's the cream of the crop, right? It's the biggest matchup in the sport. It's 2 of the best teams. I didn't walk away from that game thinking LSU isn't a top 5 team in the country.
Right.
If anything, it confirmed it to me. Because South Carolina, they're a top 5 team in the country. LSU is one of the 5 best in the country. And that's what you saw. And so the good thing, because I know a lot of the pushback will be, okay, the minutes that were played, Bella Hines, Grace Knox, like you said, the performance they put out, okay, but she didn't stick with them. She went small ball with the big 4, right, of Jada, Michaela, Mylasia, and Flau'jae, along with Joyner, 2 claps, ready.
Oh, do it again. Sorry, I was
2
reading.
2 claps, ready. Went out there 34 minutes. I mean, and the play where the The player she was guarding misses a shot, and she full dead sprint down the middle of the court rim running, where she's picking him up and putting him down, gets the pass, lays it up. That's desire to win. Credit to her. Big time game. But
I mean, you had
the point I want to make is, yeah, does that game mean a little bit more to them? It does. Will you see South Carolina again? Probably. But at the same time, you might not. Because there's some other competitive teams, and it depends what the bracket looks like, but this team can still make a run in the postseason. There's some other good teams they can run into, but if the concern is South Carolina being in their head,
see you again.
if they're going to see South Carolina again, it's Elite Eight, Final Four, national championship, right? Outside of the SEC tournament, potentially.
You can't.
And
it's the 2 of 18 from J.D. Richard and Fool Wiley.
yeah, that's what it was. But you stuck with those players. And that's my point of if you're upset that they didn't go to Hines or Knox at one of those points, because that was my thought. I wanted to go Grace Knox for some size instead of being small ball because she's good enough athletically. That's where I was. But we've said it many times. You don't want the best version of LSU women's basketball to play on February 14th. You want to learn from February 14th and a win, right? But you can learn from a loss. And now moving forward, I guarantee you Bella Hines and Grace Knox aren't going to just play little minutes in games anymore. They're going to get more looks because they stepped up and played against one of the best teams in the country. And they're going to continue to grow as the season goes on, all of them, right? Jada's a sophomore, a true sophomore, thrown into the fire, right? This is the first time she's had to play in a big-time matchup like this. And I thought Saturday was going to be the night they made it happen. Me too. And it felt that way. And when Flau'jae picked it up in the fourth, it felt like it was moving in that direction, like she was going to will them past the finish line, just couldn't get over the hump. But the good thing is, there were a lot of things that I saw in that game that made me confident in this team. There were a lot of things in that game that I know this coaching staff is going to look at and tweak and get right. Bella Hines' minutes. Kim Mulkey said it in the postgame presser. She said, I saw a kid I need to play more. She needs to take minutes from other. She guarded Tessa, wasn't afraid to get up on her, made shots, played with energy and effort. She has my respect. You're going to see more Bella Hines moving forward. That's how you grow as a team throughout the rest of this season. And the good thing is, like I said, you compare it to some of these big-time matchups. To me, I've called it the LSU Alabama of football. That's what this is, right? Where there's just this boogeyman that you can't get over the hump. But in football, during the BCS era, when you lost to them, guess what? You're done. You're playing in a bowl game, right? You're not playing in the national championship. In women's basketball,
Capital One Bowl.
It's a whole lot different. You lose this game to South Carolina. Guess what? In 2023, guess who you lost to in the regular season?
South Carolina.
You lost to South Carolina. And you didn't face them in the postseason. If you would have, you probably would have lost to them again, but you didn't because anything can happen in March. And I want to see them continue to grow and develop. I'm still extremely confident in this basketball team. I wanted them to get over that hump just for the mental aspect for them. Flau'jae, you saw the emotion she felt. They've got another big-time game on Thursday against a ranked Ole Miss, top 15 Ole Miss. In Oxford. So it's not a break. There's no breaks. It's SEC. It's an SEC schedule. They're going to keep it going, right? A top 15 matchup against Ole Miss in Oxford on the road. And then they're going to go and they're going to play Missouri at home. They've got Tennessee at home before they close it out against Mississippi State. So they've got 4 games remaining on this schedule with 2 of them against ranked opponents. Continue to grow and develop and get this thing right. You went out there and went toe-to-toe with one of the best in the country, which is why UConn, UCLA, South Carolina, LSU, Texas, and Vandy, those 6 teams are the best in the country. And the best in the country for a reason. And this coaching staff is going to continue to work and figure things out. But I'll go to war with this team. Because it was never an effort problem on Saturday. It was never a desire to win problem on Saturday. It wasn't a lack of effort to rebound or laziness on offense to turn the ball over. It was just shots didn't fall. Didn't make your free throws. And I guarantee you don't see Flau'jae Johnson go 2 of 6 from the line again. She's the heart and soul of this team. She kept them in it in that fourth quarter. And I know she's going to hear a lot about those 2 free throws. She's going to think a lot about it. And a lot of fans are going to focus on those 2 free throws. Those free throws don't matter without Flau'jae. They don't matter because you would have been out of the game at that point. She willed them to the point of keeping it together. And it's going to be interesting to see how they continue to grow, what this team continues to look like over the next 4 games into the SEC tournament going into March. But I'm excited for it because they fought until the end on Saturday. They didn't get the job done, and they know that. And
not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it because what I learned was they've got real depth.
Mm-hmm.
Something they haven't had since that championship team, where Bella Hines and Grace Knox come in the game, and they play big time. I mean, Bella Hines came into that game and goes 3 of 4 from the field, right? Had a chance at a big 3, didn't hit it, but 3 of 4. She gets an offensive rebound putback, stepped up on the defensive end against Tessa. Ultimately, the issue was Flau'jae went 2 of 6 from the line. Grace Knox 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Amaya Joyner 0 for 1. They missed free throws, and they could not make threes to close it out. There were chances. For Wiley and Jada were 2 of 18 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3. You just make 2 of those shots, it's a different game. So I'm excited for what's left for them. And Sabrion, the show comes and shows up versus lesser opponents, but when it's teams that match you face up, the show doesn't show up. That's not true at all. They showed up on Saturday.
They did.
That wasn't the problem. Shots didn't fall.
But they competed.
And that happens, right? It's basketball. I guarantee you if LSU would have won that game, South Carolina would be sitting there right now having the same conversation because there were shots that they usually make that they didn't make. They got to get they needed to get that win. They didn't need. I really wanted to see them close it out and win one of those games straight up down the stretch. And they almost did, but they didn't. They didn't get the job done. But it ain't over. There's a lot of basketball left. And it's one of the best 5 or 6 teams in the country. With some really, really good talent. Raven Johnson did a heck of a job on Michaela Williams in that second half. South Carolina took care of the basketball extremely well. And they made their free throws. LSU didn't. That's what it came down to. I'm excited to see what's left for this team. Would have liked to see them. Fonz, 2 of 12 from 3 and 4 of 23 from free throw is showing up. First off, it was 14 of 23.
4 of 23 would be abysmal.
Would be abysmal.
You wouldn't say anything else, but you went 4 of 23 from the free throw line.
But there were more things in the game than just making shots. Is it a make or miss game? Yeah, that's the sport.
But they competed. They got offensive rebounds.
It was not a lack of showing up. A lack of showing up, you would have lost that game by 15 or 20. If they didn't show up, they got walked out of that gym. They battled until the end. If they make a couple of free throws, I mean, I'm telling you, Flau'jae Johnson is not going to go 2 of 6 from the line again. They didn't fall. Jada, a couple of shots she usually makes, they didn't fall. She hadn't been in a moment like that. She hasn't played in a game like that before. Right? And they showed up. It was not a lack of showing up. Now, mentally, they've got to get back right because what you don't want to happen is what used to happen to LSU football, right? When you drop that game to Alabama. you would sleepwalk until O got here. You'd sleepwalk through Arkansas and you'd lose that game. They've got to go on the road to Oxford against a top 15 Ole Miss team this Thursday.
I don't have no concern about
Me
their
neither.
bounce back ability.
But that took an emotional toll on them on
It
Saturday.
did. I mean, Flaugier was crying, throwing up the 4.
It took an emotional toll. And
This will be a meme forever.
it's going to – you got to flip the switch. You got to lock in on Thursday night. And it's going to be a huge last 4 games going into the postseason, but I'll ride with this team, man. The effort and the heart that they showed. I know that Flaugier missed those 2 free throws, and I know people aren't going to let go of it. But those free throws don't matter if it's not for her. Those free throws wouldn't have mattered if she didn't do everything she did to get them in that point. So, like we said, they play Thursday night against Ole Miss, battling back after a tough loss this past Saturday. Flip the switch, get back on track against a good Ole Miss team, a real good Ole Miss team in Oxford on the road. And Ole Miss is going to they're going to pack that house, and they're going to want to upset you to keep their season rock and rolling. They're 20-6 right now. They've got a game against Tennessee tomorrow night. They're coming off of a loss to Kentucky, who also is a ranked team. So they've got a big matchup against Tennessee where they face off against LSU and South Carolina these next handful of days. So it's a huge, huge stretch for Ole Miss, and they're trying to find their wins with Tennessee on Tuesday, LSU on Thursday, South Carolina on Sunday. Or maybe it's the next Sunday. Let me double check. Nope. I mean, they've got 3 huge games in 1 week. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday against number 22, number 6, and number 3.
So I feel bad for her, but this is funny, objectively.
Well, it is. It is. But, man, I mean, she left everything out
She
there.
did. She played awesome.
She did.
I was shocked that she missed him.
Yeah, me too.
I hate
That's what
when
I'm saying. She's not going to do that again.
Yeah.
No.
It's a one-off.
It
But
just sucks when it happened because
those
I know
things happen
she missed
in
the
those
first
games.
one and she was like, I can't believe I just missed
Right.
it. And they're like, oh, God, don't miss the next.
Those
and
things-
tie it.
those
Whatever.
things
It
happen.
happens in basketball. It happens.
Not just basketball.
In life.
big-time games like that, I mean, let's think back to LSU Alabama 2011 when LSU wins. How many field goals did Alabama miss?
3.
You know what I mean? And half of those were chip shots.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Shows your penis.
when you're in those games, it gets a little tight. It's you get a little shaky. Your hands are a little sweaty. Knees weak, arm are heavy. Right?
Oh.
Those things happen, and she's gonna be back because that's a baller, right? We talk a lot with our team at Central, right? Are you just a player or are you a baller, right? If you get held on a backdoor cut, or they take away a play from you, are you just going to give up and just be a player, right? You're just going to give up and be like, ah. Or are you a baller and then you're going to go backdoor and you're going to get a layup? You know? Flaugier's a baller. And we'll see what they do of these next 4 games. It's a big one on Thursday as they face off against Ole Miss in Oxford during a big week of LSU baseball. I mean, you've got a heck of a week in front of you. We've got LSU baseball tonight in Alec Box. Then you get to take a break on Tuesday. I'm sure men's basketball probably plays on Tuesday, but like you guys said, who cares, right? They do play on Tuesday against Texas at Texas. But whatever, right? You get a little break on Tuesday. You've got baseball again on Wednesday, women's basketball on Thursday, and then you're back to baseball as they travel to Jacksonville, right?
Yep.
It's in Jacksonville this weekend for some more LSU baseball.
Going to see Fonz.
Fonz will be there.
Beating his
you go.
meat for baseball. Feed the team.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, Gage Evans said it right there. 2019 LSU Alabama. Did you see how Tua fumbled that football?
Whoops.
It's great defense.
Yeah, but I mean, he just
Boom.
Really good defense.
the air.
There's
Scared him.
nothing there.
That game
It's just
was
those
good.
things happen in big time games, and it's better when it happens against you than by you.
It's crazy. If that would have happened in like the fourth with 35 seconds left, like you would never forget it. But
Yeah.
LSU fans remember it because it was the first time you've ever caught a break against Alabama, and it just happened to be like the first drive. But like Tua would be, they would tar and feather him. If he had done that like 15 seconds
Yeah,
left,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck did you just do?
Right.
Yeah.
Instead, it's like it gets forgotten about, but not by me because then it's Jamar
'Cause
Chase.
it's huge.
Yeah, it was huge.
You were feeling shitty at that point, too.
Yeah, they went right
Just
down the
marched
field.
down the
like
field.
3 plays.
Yeah, you're like,
and
oh,
you were
fuck,
like,
never mind.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
And then he
things
fumbled
happen.
and you went down and scored. You were like,
Here we
all right.
But even on
I've never
LSU
been down this path
This is
before.
cool.
Even
Yeah.
on LSU's front, right? Derek Shingley looks to the sideline to check one of
No, that was bullshit.
That
Devontae
was
Smith's in
bullshit.
the end zone, right? But
Give up a punt
in
return.
big time games, those things happen.
Block a punt. Give up a punt return. That game was
It
unbelievable.
was unbelievable.
Great
The
game.
good thing about women's basketball is, and basketball in general, there's a lot left to be played. They've got
More games.
more games this season. Then when you get to March, anything can happen. And if South Carolina's the only team you're worried about, I mean, you're not going to see them until the end of the dance, and you might not even run into them. Like I said, back in 23, I mean, South Carolina was considerably better than LSU, and they dropped it to Iowa, gave LSU a better matchup, and LSU pulled it off. Those things happen, and it's going to be exciting to see how it continues to roll on. Like I said, they continue this Thursday. Gage Evans in the chat let us all know that softball plays on Tuesday, and I'm pretty sure it was a rough weekend for them.
not good.
If I saw correctly, they did not have the best outing in Clearwater, as they lost 4 out of 5. Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was 4 out of 5. Played some good teams.
Right.
Nebraska's number 11 in the country. Duke
UCLA 's
is ranked.
good.
UCLA's top 10. But I mean,
You're
yeah,
supposed
you
to be
lost
that
4
too.
out of 5.
You're supposed to, yep.
exactly. We were ranked number 12 coming into the weekend.
Yeah.
so.
No, I mean it. Whew. Nah, it gets
It's getting to that. I mean, I guess LSU fans do love a firing,
They do.
and so it's getting to that point. That was the first thing they said in the chat. It's like time for Beth to go. It's like, well, we're what 6 games into this?
Yep, but I mean 4 out of 5.
I know that sucks.
4 out of 5 is tough, but it's a long season. They're not going to make the move they're in the middle of the season.
No, they'll fire her next year, or she won't get fired and she'll win a natty. But it feels like Texas Tech is probably going to win. They paid a pitcher $5 million.
And she's real good.
She's real good.
She's real good.
Yeah.
I'll say it's worth it, but I will say it's not bad.
Well, when you have all the money in the world,
Right,
right,
who's
why
to
not?
say what's like? Yeah, that's a drop in the bucket for them.
Yeah, that's a.
But it'll be interesting to see. I mean, that would be what 2 moves they make. That would be the 3rd firing of the
So
year.
I'm saying, I think we're gonna. There's a bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, men's basketball. I mean,
But I was impressed with how that they didn't
battled?
get. Yeah, they just didn't. It could have been 40.
they kept it to
Respectable.
where I could watch it.
Yeah, that's
Because against Arkansas, I couldn't watch it.
put it on.
I was watching Acuff.
Yeah, well, I put it on and I was like, oh, not 35.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Which is not a great spot to be in if you're a fan of the team. You're like, oh, it didn't get beat by a 50.
It's a spot you could have seen them like close up shop and just said like, let's,
No, LSU basketball, LSU softball. Tough spot. God, that would be crazy if 3 major sport firings in the same.
Well, new AD.
I guess those things happen, right? There's a lot moving around the OLSU. Got a new chairman of the board,
You got a new logo.
president.
yeah, this, I don't know how to feel about this.
Have you
What
seen
Lloyd's
this?
about to put
Wait,
up.
how did I not? I've
It
missed
just
this.
happened.
Okay. Oh, the Woodside Energy. I saw the jersey patch.
Not what I thought you were.
Oh, they made a video for it.
Yeah.
I saw the
mean,
pictures
What
of
the
the
fuck
patch.
am I paying for? You better make me a hype video.
See, but this is the thing. I'm not mad at it.
I don't
It's
like it.
small. I mean, I
Okay.
don't like it, but it's not. I was nervous it was going to be
Right.
big and in your face. and it's very.
I have an opinion.
So I
Let's hear it.
Louisiana,
I'll wait till-
When I went to Baton Rouge, I just felt the realness of the Louisiana people.
LSU really is just the best. Billy Cannon, pardon.
Posthumous pardon.
A few better than the 1 year this year in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Fisher.
I believe so.
Okay.
All right, let's hear it. What do you
I
got?
like it on the baseball jersey, the yellow on the side. Well, not that I like it, but it doesn't look bad. On the football jersey, I don't like it that it's a patch and it's the same color. If it was stitched right onto the jersey, like you see one of the pictures that I sent you, Lloyd, on the basketball jersey, it's stitched right into the jersey.
Yeah,
and it doesn't look that bad. On the football jersey, I don't like that it's a patch, and it's the same. It's white. It's like white on white, and there's a patch. I don't like that. If it was stitched right onto the jersey, I think it would look a little bit better.
Well, see, because the men's basketball is the same kind of patch.
Yeah, see no, but look at the white one. The white jersey.
The
is
women's
stitched.
basketball one, it's just written on there.
Yeah, that looks fine. But
Yeah.
the
Like it looks
and
like
then
it's like screen printed on.
that looks fine. I'm okay
Yeah.
with that. That doesn't look bad. I don't like the patch.
the patch. Yeah, I feel like that's just a football thing though. Like it's just
I hate
they
this.
always put the.
Sorry, what's that? Thank
See,
you for
that looks okay.
Yeah,
that looks all
I'm not
right.
mad at
That
that
doesn't.
one.
I don't love it.
It's
It
just
doesn't look
to me
terrible.
the
I don't
good
think
thing
looks bad.
about it is it's now I would rather this one not be
There.
gold on purple.
Really?
Like I wish it was
Yeah,
just.
just now it
I wish it
stands
was
out
like
too much.
purple on like
Like-
white words on purple.
Yeah.
You know, to where it just kind of matches the jersey. Like I feel like it should just go the way
Yes.
they've done on the rest of them, where it matches the color of the jersey.
Like that, you'll never tell this one. You'll
No.
never really see it.
Yeah, that's fine.
This one I will see.
I don't.
But I'm not
it's
mad
just
at
the
this
patch.
one.
I
No,
don't like the
yeah,
patch.
it's just too. I just don't like. It's okay. I'm gonna get over it. It's not killing me.
yeah, because I mean,
I hate this one the most.
I'm sure it cost. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not. That ain't cheap.
See, like
you win
that,
a national
that's-
championship wearing them 10 years from now, you'd be like, those fucking Woodside energy
Yeah,
patches.
shout out
were
Woodside.
tough,
Yeah, it's
man.
like the Jeff Boss logo in the 2003 uniform.
Well, the 2019 team wore the 150 for the
Right.
SEC. the
LSU
whole
does
year.
usually win with the patch. If you go down like I said, Jeff Boss was a former like athletic trainer, and
Yeah.
he was dying, so they put a patch on the uniform.
Right,
And,
right.
The JB won that year.
Yeah.
2019 patch.
Yep.
2007 patch, no patch. We don't know.
We could find out.
Could.
I don't know off of memory. Can't close my eyes and remember.
I was young.
No, I was too.
I remember that Arkansas game, though. I was at that game.
Yeah.
That was like the first game. I remember my mom used to, when I was going to games when I was a kid, because I was like 6 during this season, I used to bring like a bag of toys. Because like I was going with my dad, but I was like 4 and like 5 years old. That was like the first game where I kind of like put the toys down.
Yeah.
And like watched the
Locked
game.
in.
And like I was talking to my dad about it a couple weeks ago. He was like, that was the first time you were like locked in, and you were like, he was like proud of me.
Well, see, that's where I was proud for someone else's son yesterday. The first homer that Milwaukee hits off Schmidt.
Oh, he threw it back.
It was a little kid. It was like a
Yeah.
it was like a young child.
I did see that.
And like as a kid, you catch a home run ball, you're like, it's
Pretty
pretty
cool.
Pocket, I'm taking it
Yeah.
home.
You don't know that Milwaukee guy's a future like
Yeah.
irrigationist.
Guess
Yeah,
what?
right.
Yeah.
Just threw it back on the field. Screw that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a good. I mean,
No, that's
as
awesome.
as a father, you're like,
I wonder when
That's
like
my
that.
kid.
That's my kid.
Right, and then it's like if you're watching with your son or whatever, and they're like 7, they like give up a homer. It's like motherfucker. You're
Yeah.
like, hey, yeah,
Yeah.
sure, that's what I said. But
Yeah.
You get one a
yeah,
game.
no, I mean,
Or all of them. I don't care, but it would just be funny the first time that they curse.
This is the only arena where you're allowed to do so.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm not even saying.
Well, I know for you.
When we
yeah,
went to, I was like 15 or
You don't
16. We went to Lambeau when we played Wisconsin,
Ah.
and sitting in the row in front of us was like a row of like old ladies, and they turned around at halftime. And were like, they looked at my dad and they were like, "Hey, can you please stop with the swearing, please? It's kind of offensive." And my dad's like, "I haven't sweared once," and I'm sitting here like, they don't know it's me the whole time,
Motherfucker.
Yeah,
dude, we're in Omaha, and old Chrissy was standing up watching the game, and he had found a couple of his buddies. So I walked down from the press box, and I'm standing by Christian. I don't remember which game it was. I think it was game 1 of the College World Series against Coastal, and he's standing there, and he's a little loose,
Animated.
Right.
animated about it, and I mean how Christian gets. I mean he's F-bomb here, F-bomb there. He's cursing up a storm. There's this older lady with a walker, kind of sitting in the handicap seats right there, because he's standing in the GA, and she like turns and looks at him at one point, and he doesn't notice, and so I'm like, hey, Christian, just like maybe keep it like quiet. Like I get why you're mad, like but just maybe keep it. That didn't hit. No,
See, I disagree with you here.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
If you go to a sporting event,
I agree with that.
there's going to be cursing.
Well,
You're not going
then-
to sit here and tell me not to curse.
The only-
Don't come. Stay at home.
The only reason was because he's wearing he's press passed. He's got a credential.
That
on
okay?
it.
That
was
that's
my
a little
only.
different. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then he doesn't stop, and so then this old lady with the walker,
Hits him with it.
she gets up and she goes and rats. And the stadium worker comes over and is like, hey, and it was awesome. This lady that was just standing by us like looks at the worker and like starts going to bat for Christian, and Christian's just like
Respect.
She's like, no, she can move.
Yeah.
This is a baseball game. I was like,
yeah.
I agree. And so I just said, hey, Christian, give me your pass. Like, just don't look like a media member.
Just
you're
be a
fine.
fan. Yeah.
But when you have, Tingle and Co. on you,
That, and it's like when people are like, oh, these people in the seats in front of us were standing up. Well, fucking yeah.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
Stay at home. Like, you don't go to the games to get a perfect view of the action.
Sean.
You go to be in the
Be a part of
environment.
it.
Yeah.
That's the point.
If you want the perfect view of the game, watch on TV.
You're right.
I hate that.
Sean used to he stands the entire game. Still.
Good for
football.
him.
Yeah,
His
no, like
seats.
That,
He
right.
paid for those tickets.
Well, Clemson, we didn't sit once.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's just funny in those like ticket areas where it's like he's not gonna sit, and then people are like bitch about it. He's like, I'll fucking fight you. Like I'm not sitting down. And it's just funny how because I agree with you. Like if you go to the game, you're well within your right to stand the entire time.
100%.
I know that people will disagree with this, but I want to be a part of the environment and see if I can make a difference.
Yes.
Like that's the
100%.
charm of going to a game is
Yes.
being like in it.
I'm a part of this.
Yes.
I paid for the ability to stand and watch.
And that said, I will also do this and just watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until there's it's changed over the years because I did used to just get hammered and stand up the entire time and yell and scream and all that. But now it's just become a more measured approach where I'm just more so digesting the game.
Yes.
Right.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I think doing this makes you watch it a little bit different.
But I still love to get fired up.
Of course. No, I still stand. I'm an avid stander.
Yeah.
I stand when I'm watching it at home. I stand.
I'm standing right now.
You stood up on a fly ball to left field.
I
did.
did.
eh?
Man, I thought that thing was gone. I mean, look,
Wind.
the wind was blowing in. Like Braun pieced one up, and luckily the wind not only kept it in, it kept it away from the left fielder. He gets all the way back to the warning track, and it just dies and goes straight down. And he slips in the dirt. But there, Brown had just hit his homer. Somebody pieced one up, and it sounded beautiful off the bat. And it got caught in the wind, but off the bat, I'm up. See ya, ball. Didn't leave.
That's a bad feeling.
Didn't leave.
That's
It was
where you're
tough.
like, that's not my son.
Right.
Didn't
yeah,
leave. And I was like,
non-ball
you know who
yeah.
needs to leave is me. I need to get out of here.
Yeah. That's one guy, going back to the baseball conversation, I was really glad Braun got a hit yesterday because the fact that he started on Friday lefty-lefty
Yes.
as a freshman
Tells
in
you
the
a whole lot.
DH spot, there's so many guys that could have gotten that spot. That talks about how highly they regard him. Jay said in the post-game press conference he was their best hitter in the preseason.
Yeah.
He talked about saying, like, he didn't play well on Friday either. And he said, like, he was just glad that game was over for him because he was trying to do a little bit too much. And he struggled, I think, a little bit on Saturday, maybe his first at bat on Sunday. And then he absolutely roped a ball for his first base hit on Sunday. So I was glad to see him get his first hit because I think
Yeah.
he's going to be a big part of the team.
No, I thought that was the thing that's what stood out to me most about the opening day lineup was going lefty-lefty with Braun as
Yeah.
DH because you very easily could have gone
Pearson.
John Pearson, go
yeah.
righty-lefty.
Cerna even,
Just like they went Pearson yesterday at third against a
Right.
lefty. And so I was that was the one thing that stood out to me the most. And but I think those freshmen, dude, like Cerna, I knew he was a tank and he was a put together guy. And Poggi had not stopped talking about
Yeah,
it
you're right.
after the scrimmages, and then he gets in the batter's box, and I was like,
He's massive.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
He's like, I mean, he's a monster. And
He hit 118 off the
yeah,
bat.
I mean him,
Which is
Braun.
It's not
But then
normal.
I even like Ruckert. I liked what I saw.
Me too.
Yeah.
I thought he looked real good. They've got some nice younger pieces. Paz, I thought, looked pretty good at the end. He kind of had to work through some things.
Yeah,
The
you saw-
control wasn't always there, but
You could kind of tell who were the younger guys.
yes,
Right,
yes.
When it got to that point.
Which and that's the
Point.
That's where we were like when we were talking to Mikey. You couldn't have scripted it better for opening weekend.
Yeah.
Put these guys in a spot where, hey, you've got to find out how to get out of this moment. That's what I thought was big for Schmidt, right?
Yeah.
He got into a jam, right? What was it? The third inning. The bases were loaded.
3-0 count.
He had walked a couple of guys. He got out of it. Last year, Schmidt, you saw him crumble multiple times when he got in spots like that.
Yeah.
And he didn't. So I thought you saw a lot of good things this weekend. I'm ready to see it tonight. I'll be in Alec Box again tonight to watch LSU versus Kent State. Kent State, I believe,
3-0.
played Southeastern.
Southeastern, yeah.
So they were in
Hammond.
the state, not too far. as they faced off against Southeastern and Hammond America. But they're 3-0. And what were the scores of their game against Southeastern?
I think they won 8-3, I think 11-2, and then 10-something.
Yep. 8-3, 11-2, 14-7. And look, Southeastern's a good baseball program.
Mm-hmm.
LSU played them in the preseason, the offseason, the little fog ball against Southeastern. And Kent State just went into Hammond America and took care of business, beating them by 5 runs, 9 runs, and 7 runs.
Makes me think of Paxton Kling. Didn't he have that? He had the walk-off base hit
Yeah,
against Southeastern
he
a couple
did.
years ago.
Where did you find? Oh my gosh, no, dude, no.
I'd see it, so y'all have to see it.
Oh god, he roll his eyes back like that.
Because it's a delicious glizzy.
That was thank you for that. Appreciate it.
I'm
No,
gonna
stop.
get a
Oh my
black and
gosh,
ranch
stop.
sock.
Yeah, the pitter-pattering of it is elite.
Yeah, that's insane. The way he's like sensually rubbing it on
yeah.
the dog is crazy.
And then the bite. I mean, his eyes are rolled
But
in the back
that
of
is
his head.
insane. This is like
It's a jarring visual.
Do you think you ever wash those socks and put them back in rotation?
Like to
or do you
wear
think?
them?
Yeah.
Or they're just always soft
like because he
socks?
obviously did this as like a bit for a video.
You don't know that.
I mean, I guess not. But like, do you ever think those socks ever go back in rotation, or do
No,
you
I
think it's
think
just
that-
a straight throw those away?
Or do you wash them and then continue to use them as the
Condiment.
the condiment
The condiment
sock?
socks.
I don't think that's what's going on here.
I don't think this should be going on either. But
I don't think
mean, yeah, that's
it's a bad.
But
visual.
what if you? But
No.
since he's done this,
No.
does he
try to
become?
defend it.
Well, does it become like I really do enjoy it?
There's no way.
Like,
it's
it's
so
very convenient for
It's
me.
not even. It's not convenient at all.
Yeah, but now
You
I
weren't
have it.
getting- you weren't
I'm
getting-
using the rest of this ketchup.
You
and
weren't
mustard.
getting enough condiments on your dog.
Yeah.
You're having to squeeze so
This
hard.
is the
on
first
sock.
iteration of the condiment sock.
But you've already perfected the condiment
The
bottle.
bottle-
It squeezes right out.
it's
The
true.
bottle- and even the packet does a good job.
You're trying to fix something that isn't
Yeah,
broken.
we don't need innovation here.
Yeah, like
we're
what
good.
are we doing?
We're fine.
But that's what I mean. It's just a guy.
I mean, people
have ideas.
They
I'm
do.
not going to shame them for ideas.
That's a shameful idea. I will happily.
Well, I'm
shame
just
someone
glad he
for
did
that
it.
idea.
Why are you glad he did
Because he
it?
thought of it and then he did it.
Okay.
A lot of people can think.
The follow through.
Yeah.
You appreciate.
But
I
it's
get that. I appreciate
unnecessary.
follow through as well. Just not on that.
I disagree. I would argue when you have a thought that fucking stupid,
You should-
it takes more strength to be like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I would. That
it's
is
good
more
to follow
impressive.
through when you're doing something good, like building a business or like going to the
Makes kid
gym, not
building a
putting
business.
condiments in fucking socks. What are you doing?
What if you went over to his house for the first time? You're like, oh.
No, I'd leave.
And he's like, I made hot dogs for the game.
I wouldn't leave. I mean, to each their own. Like, you know.
I would not stop talking about
Did
it.
y'all watch the All-Star game last night?
Oh God,
Fuck no.
no.
Oh, it was actually pretty good.
The world,
It's horrible.
I liked the idea they had.
the dunk contest. Somebody
The dunk contest was bad.
Did the Power Hour win?
No,
Carter Bryant didn't win?
Oh,
I was
It was,
rooting
it was
for him.
Keyshawn Johnson was the only one that didn't have a picture with his name.
who is he?
What the
Mac
fuck?
McClung
Plays
won the
for
dunk.
the-
The dunk.
He was
would've
good.
won it.
He was okay a couple
Yeah, Mac
years
McClung's
ago.
been good.
Well, I saw
he put out the video of what he would have done this year, and
They were nasty.
He would have won.
Well, I saw Jackson Hayes. Like, I literally saw one clip, and he just like
He just
Dunked
dunked.
it.
walked up and just hit like a one-handed dunk.
I mean, which is if I did that, that'd be the only time I've ever dunked.
Right, it would be cool if you did it.
Right.
He's 7 feet tall.
Right.
With
He's
four
got
hands
he's got a big league body.
Yeah.
Big
You
league
don't.
body. No
Right.
big league
But
body for
dunking
you.
objectively cool.
I wonder if, do you think who all has a big league body
Where?
on the team? Does everybody on the LSU baseball team have a big league body? You think? Who
No,
wouldn't?
Zach York.
That's a
big
different
league
kind of
body.
big
I
league
don't
body.
know.
Jake Brown won one.
1-1.
Well, Serna maybe.
Cerna's 1-1.
Serna's a unit.
He's a monster.
But Jake Brown's
dude.
got that was.
Yeah. No, I mean he's
Aaron Beatty's up there.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
6'3", 215
maybe.
pounds.
I mean, I would say that some of the freshmen obviously need to fill
Not
out
there
a little
yet,
bit.
but you could tell. And me and my buddy were talking about this. You could tell the guys that have been in the program and like have been developed by LSU versus the guys that get there.
Right,
And
right.
it looks a little bit different because Caraway, good, like great swing.
Yeah.
A little light in the ass. Jake Brown, heavy dumper. Like you could just see it. Like
Heavy dumper.
He just can't wait for those pinstripes to come out.
Like,
Really
yeah,
accentuate
oh.
those curves.
Like, Cade Aaron Beatty, heavy dumper. Omar Cerna, heavy dumper.
Yeah.
Like, these bodies.
That's.
Even Dardar. It's put
Yeah,
together.
I mean, Caraway, but
you can tell he's got a little, like, he's been around the block.
Yeah. No,
Caraway is
he's
a little
good
light
ball
in the
player.
ass.
He's a good ball player. I thought he played. He had a good first weekend.
I'm not saying he played. I'm just saying
play,
they just look.
He
He
got to
doesn't
play
have the
third. He got to
dumper.
play second. I couldn't believe they had him at short.
Simpson,
Yeah.
a little light.
Yeah, there is a difference. LSU's got a great. I mean, that's why you go to LSU. It's more than just winning. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into it. Chris Martin and that weight program that they've got. It's big time stuff.
Well,
So-
and it's like the Louisiana kids. You just built. They're, athlete.
Oh yeah, I mean,
So what I want to hear y'all's take, because we heard Mikey talk about it, but we haven't really talked about it. And I think this was probably, honestly, the biggest thing from the weekend. What did we think about the starting pitching, specifically Casan and Schmidt? Because it wasn't
right.
the dominance that you would have liked to see. I wouldn't say they pitched badly, but there were maybe a little bit of higher expectations on them coming in.
I'll talk on Schmidt because that's the only one that I watched the full game, right? Because on Friday I was at practice. On Saturday I didn't watch any of the game on Saturday. Because we had a game.
Fake fan.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I went back and checked out some of it.
Yeah, quit and watch.
But Schmidt, I thought there were some similar issues. The control, where, like Mikey said, it was high and inside a lot. But obviously, still the stuff is the stuff. I mean, he's getting swing and miss, right? And that's the thing with Schmidt. It's a swing and a miss at it, or they barrel it up, and they hit it out, or it's a hard hit ball for a single, right? And he had a handful of walks as well, but I did see some growth. And the only thing with Schmidt for me is, and why I'm glad the bullpen depth is where it's at, is it's going to be a process in season.
Right.
I think a lot of people and I had to adjust my mindset as well, are looking at this as his money year, and it's not.
Yeah.
Next year is.
Same thing for Casan Evans.
But you want to see that jump happen.
Right.
But I think for Schmidt, it's going to be a process of developing through the season during this this non-conference kind of part of the year before they get to SEC play, because so reliant on the curveball still in a way, and he throws the fastball so much. Like, there were a handful of spots where it was like they just fouled off your fastball. If there was a changeup to take something off of it, to where, if he had that changeup where he was confident in it to keep throwing it, the swing and miss would be even more prevalent because they're timing up the fastball.
Right. Do you know who does have a changeup? Cooper Moore.
Oh yeah, he's got 7 pitches.
Yeah,
He was filthy.
Yeah,
I thought he was excellent.
And Callan was good too. We'll change up.
But Evans, Lloyd, I'll let you take the floor on Evans. You were obviously at the game Friday.
Yes. All starters. Jay said that he worked them up to only be able to. He's like, I'm taking them out at 90 pitches regardless.
Yeah,
right.
And so they're not ramped. I don't think they're 100%. If you will allow that. So it's just
process.
they're still building, right? And it was, if you had to complain about one thing, it would. I guess you would have to be a Casan Evans start, right? But that's a start in a game in which you 10-run ruled. Like, you're going to be able to win. You don't have to have dominant starting pitching right now, at least certainly in the non-con, to win. Right. I think your offense is going to be consistently very, very good, and so you can get away with some of these. And then you have the stuff on the back end with so many guys that could come in and pitch and get you out. Like, if you don't have a quality start, you're not dead.
Yeah,
right.
And there's times where LSU, if you don't get a quality start, like, who are you going to go? Who's throwing next?
Right.
And it didn't have that feel, but I think they'll continue to build up, and you'll start seeing these 5, 6, 7 innings where they let them. Oh yeah, I did do it. Where they let them work through it a little bit longer than instead of just like, I'm pulling you in the fourth.
No, because I thought relief pitching wise, it gives you a luxury of my gosh, it's not gonna have to be.
What the fuck is that?
Dude?
It's an anti-theft pouch. It looks like your belly, but it's not. You have all your valuables in there. It's a great idea.
I mean, I don't have the pouch, and that rings true for me. All my vital organs are in here.
Oh yeah.
My very valuables.
I'll put my keys in my belly button.
But I think you'll see a different Casan from this past Friday to the next start.
But
It was the first start at home, the whole thing.
It is something
He is an emotional guy.
Is it fair to say monitoring?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if he'll be. I don't know if he will be. And it's not no slight to him. I just think that it's a comfortability thing.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, and I do think you have other guys.
For sure.
Like I think Cooper Williams, Jay talking about him after last season. I think there are other pieces. We'll see which direction it goes.
Yetsky is a very good coach.
But they have they've got their continuity from a staff standpoint.
It's hard to complain when they just set the strikeout record for the weekend.
Yeah, 49 strikeouts.
Right.
Yeah, so something went right.
And they gave up a combined it was 5 runs in the first game, 5-3-7.
Yeah.
Combined 15 on the weekend when your offense scores.
Yeah,
21, 15,
you
and
gave
5.
up 7 runs to Milwaukee. You scored 21.
Yeah.
So, oops.
Yeah, and it allows you to pitch a little differently when you've got the lead.
Santiago Garcia. Oops.
Yeah, no,
He was the one I was disappointed in.
Yeah.
Not that he pitched super badly, but he did give up a big home run, 3 runs. But I thought he was going to be nasty coming into the year, and I'm not giving up on him. There's a lot of season left to play, but he had a rough outing.
He will have to play again because this 81 ERA is not looking the best.
Yeah, it sucks looking at it on D1 baseball.
Yeah.
I don't like that. And Casan's is at 10.
So who do we anticipate to see tonight?
I don't know.
It's got to be Newt. It's got to be Newt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Plog, I would, because he pitched 1 batter and didn't get an out, so I would assume would be okay. Fontenot only saw 1 batter.
Right.
DJ.
Primo hasn't pitched yet.
Dathy maybe. He didn't pitch.
He only saw 1 batter?
long.
2 batters. 1 batter.
I
1
think
batter, 1 strikeout.
2 batters. Because I think he literally struck out the first guy when he came in and then came back the next inning and gave up a home run.
Okay. Yeah.
But see, this is I'm just looking at people who did pitch, so there might be
There's
you
plenty
didn't
of-
see Theophilus
Right.
or
Yeah,
Reagan
guys.
Ricken,
Right.
2 freshmen, so
You
you
only
could
saw
see those
Sheeran
tonight.
for those 2 outs.
Right.
Yeah, they got
plenty of
They got
pieces.
options.
Plenty
Yeah.
of
But I think it'll be Newt.
I'm interested to see because this is prime how it lines up kind of in the postseason where you may have to play 4 games in 4 days at some point. So it's interesting to see who that 4th starter is.
And then on Wednesday, because that's the thing,
You got to throw another arm.
you got to start somebody else on Wednesday.
The Theophilus.
Yeah. Or Ricken.
Theophilus.
Theophilus.
Let's just go Zion.
Yeah, it's Big Z.
ZT.
ZT, there you go.
ZT. That's
a good
actually
one.
pretty hard. I like that.
Well, we appreciate you guys joining us here this morning. We'll go 13 for 13, close this thing out on a Monday morning.
I bet we do.
As it was a good weekend. It was a good
It
weekend.
was. It was fun.
Rizzy did pitch, Sabrion. He pitched, I think, 1 2/3. I believe that was Saturday. Didn't give up a run.
You have no Binge. Binge hasn't pitched yet. Theophilus obviously has not pitched. They got a handful of guys out there.
Primo?
Still haven't gone yet. No Dwayne yet. We'll see.
He will have a role.
Hopefully he goes tonight. We got.
You got to tickle him.
We got a handful of Central guys headed out there to watch. Seatown strong, supporting the
local boy.
local boy.
He's a hero.
Oh.
2 rings. Let's see. Clippers, Lakers, Kings, Warriors. It's the Pacific Division. Stanford, Michigan, 49ers, Chargers.
There you go.
Is Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm.
Sail, Anchor. Oh, never mind. Well,
Sam Burns.
highlights, ticker, Anchor.
Yep.
It's like
That's why I couldn't
ESPN.
think of what the next
I
one
don't know
would
what
be.
the last
Peter
one is
Burns?
now. Yeah, it could be Peter Burns.
Peter Burns.
What is Chiron? Chiron. Okay, so that's not.
It might be that
That's
one.
not even one away though. Oh,
There it
that's
is.
fine. Okay. What is Chiron?
I don't
Chiron?
know.
Me neither.
That sounds like a fucking
It sounds like
Greek mythology.
Yeah, I
or
was going to say it
something.
sounds like an element.
Yeah.
Why don't we find out?
For live sports graphics. Nobody calls
A
it that.
text-based graphic overlay, often called a lower third. It's a lower third.
Oh,
yeah.
a
Suck ass. I don't want to do any chirons.
I got a degree.
I
Good for
don't.
you, bitch.
You have 2.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
No. I could have 3 if I wanted. I could have 4.
You can have as many as you want.
That's right. Just keep getting them, stacking days.
Took me 7 years to get 1. Not even there yet.
I don't know what I'm going to do. That's why I went to graduate school. I didn't know what I was going to do.
When did I say Casan Evans needs to show more emotion? Casan Evans
You
is
did.
very
You did
emotional.
say that.
I didn't say that.
Yes,
You
you
did
did.
last week. You said that.
No, I said he's not. It looks weird when he does it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Against Little, did you not watch Little Rock? He was like, when he did it, he was like
Kiki
funky
Palmer,
coming
Anthony
off the
Mackie.
mound.
Yeah, I liked it.
And then I said Cade Anderson was very good at it.
Yeah,
he hits
yeah.
that left-handed, that little spin, like, and he's like, oh,
You know who else is good
it's
at Devin,
awesome.
Devin Sheeran's a crazy person.
Yeah, that looked crazy.
love it.
I'm
But
sorry, I was
loved
misunderstood.
Yeah,
Casan Evans
it's
shows a lot of
Yeah.
emotion. That's not what I
I
meant.
love the
Kiki Palmer, Anthony Mackie.
Kate Anderson though last year.
K-E.
Sit down, bitch.
K-E.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. This is a photo mashup. Why is it? It doesn't give us both.
Oh.
It's just one. That's weird.
Oh, so it was Anthony. Well, I mean, I knew it was Anthony Mackie. Drew Bennett had 4,440 career receiving yards, including the 2014 with the AFC team, which had I have no idea. I don't remember Drew Bennett.
Me neither.
That's weird. Why are we getting timed?
It's always
been timed.
We've been doing this for months.
I've never seen it.
Oh wow.
Drew Bennett. Who would you think?
He was undrafted.
It sounds like a white guy, so I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
say
like
Patriots.
1,000%
I was gonna
white.
say Patriots, but I don't. That's
1,000% white.
a what?
What? A lot.
The Titans.
Ah,
The Titans.
I should have known that. I was
Yeah.
talking about the Titans.
Were we?
I was with Sean.
Robin spent his entire career with this team.
This is
Nice. Back in the day.
the Brewers.
Okay.
Shout out Milwaukee.
Shout out. Shout out
Ugly
Milwaukee.
uniforms yesterday.
Yeah,
It was
bad
not the
uniforms.
MKE.
The hats. The hats.
The hats were cool.
sick.
I liked the Wisconsin
hats
logo.
were
That
sick.
wasn't bad.
Jersey
but
boring.
The,
Plain.
yeah, the MKE.
They don't have any money.
Lazy.
I know, but you can still look nice.
No, I don't
If they
think
would have just put Milwaukee instead of
Yeah.
MKE, it would have looked better.
Yeah,
Their color scheme was awful.
that's fine. You can't change that though. The MKE
What are they?
was the problem.
Panthers.
Yeah, the Panthers.
Why?
I mean, why? Why are
What do
we?
you mean? Why are we
Tigers?
the Tigers?
There's no real
Fight
rhyme or
Tigers.
reason.
What are you talking about?
You don't know the Fighting Tigers, dude? Fuck. We got lucky with our color scheme. Too.
Yeah,
We
great.
got lucky that Tulane took green.
Well, it's Fighting Tigers. Fighting Tigers.
This is Nancy Kerrigan.
Oh yeah, no. See, the better question would have been Jeff Galooly.
K, it's with a K. K-E.
Go Galooly.
Jeep has produced this mid-sized pickup truck whose name is the same as the typical type of
Athena.
ancient warrior. Is this a gladiator?
Aztec.
Yeah.
Lee's Sandwiches is a chain that specializes in
And banh mi.
banh mi, type of baguette sandwich that originates from which Asian country?
This is Nam.
Viet's Vietnam.
Vietnamese. It is. I've had it. It's a good sandwich.
Banh mi is
Never
good,
had a
yeah.
banh mi.
Really?
It's solid. It's not something I would ever
It's not, it's not a Cuban sandwich.
No.
Yeah, Cuban sandwich is phenomenal. I wouldn't like pick to have it again, but it's not bad. Like if someone gave me a banh mi,
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I'd be okay with
Cuban
it. Yeah.
sandwich.
Would
Love.
pick.
Really good.
God, I love
really
a Cuban
good,
sandwich.
yeah.
Cubano. After getting started on all of that, this Mexican-American stand-up comic has had comedy specials like Hot and Fluffy, I'm Sorry What You Say When I'm Hungry and Stadium. Oh, this is Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah, it is.
Fluffy.
Hot and fluffy.
I knew I could see him,
Fluffy Iglesias.
but I couldn't think of his name.
What's his name?
Iglesias. I-G-L Arias.
Gabe.
Russell Crowe played Captain Jack Aubrey in this surprise in this 2003 epic period war drama that was nominated for Oscar's Best Picture. Captain Jack Aubrey. This what surprise? What does that say? What letters are those?
HMS Surprise. He's in a submarine.
Dig
Dig it. The Hunt for Red October?
Ah,
I don't know. But there is
That
a
sounds
movie.
right. I think I've seen Hunt for Red October.
Russell Crowe doesn't seem like.
No,
Master and Commander. That's what it is.
I feel like it'd be weird to see Russell Crowe in like a serious movie.
Really?
Because all I can think of him is like Get Him to the Greek and like Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Russell Crowe?
Yeah. Am I thinking of somebody else?
Yeah.
Russell Brand up.
Oh yeah, Russell Brand. That's my bad. Yeah. No, Russell Crowe is Gladiator.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't
my
see him in
bad.
a
I fucking
serious
love-
role as he's
I
fucking
love
Gladiator.
Gladiator too.
Yeah.
My bad, Russell Crowe. That's on me.
He got fat though.
What's wrong with that?
No, that is just funny.
Yeah.
Because he was in phenomenal shape for the Gladiator, and now if you see
Yeah, I
him, it's
know.
the
He is big. Yeah.
it's the classic movie trope of like, I was the Gladiator. It's like, were you?
Oh, No Broke Boys. I know the song, but I don't know who the rapper is.
A billion
broke
Spotify
boys, no
streams
new
in
friends.
18 months.
I'm that pressure, give me my chance. Oh, it's Tanashi.
There you go. That is who it is. Tanashi.
Oh, who said that? It's being so mean.
I'm that pressure, give me.
What?
That's just the only movie I know about other than on the boat. It's not a submarine, dumbass. Oh, fine. You know, maybe it will be
Nobody
next
said
time.
that part. It just said it's not a submarine.
Dumbass.
You added that.
No,
word.
it's soda right there.
All I see is it's not a submarine.
Dumbass.
I don't see that at all.
Well, I do.
He's like Michael Jordan. He's inventing motivation for
making-
himself.
No, I think
making
it's funnier
that
that way.
Maybe it's is it let me
That's
see,
awesome.
live chat? Is it cleared out of my chat or something? Is it protecting me from bad words? Oh yeah, it is. There it is. I literally was looking at it. I was like, he's making this up.
Be better tomorrow. It'll be better later today.
Oh, did you? Speaking of Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he tickled that boy.
Oh,
That's not good. And then the
tough day for Rohan.
yeah,
Really tough.
this is it's scary.
Don't play it. Don't play it.
Why?
I don't want to watch it.
I don't want to watch it either. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
It does.
It's bad.
And then the excuse making for it was like, oh, I guess y'all never had an uncle. That's not his
How do you know?
nephew. He's white.
Yeah. One, that's not
He's
his
doing
uncle.
too much tickling.
Two, my uncle still didn't do that to me.
Me
That's
either,
not.
yeah.
That's not what an uncle does.
It was the.
Yeah.
It was the.
It was all of it.
The repetitiveness was the
Yeah.
real issue.
One would have been like,
But
Yeah.
okay, maybe you just. Oh, I meant to like. But it,
but like,
Well-
dude, he was like JJ McCarthy's dad in that thing, bro. He was going in, bro. He
And-
couldn't stop.
And to do it at this time of where we are,
Yeah, I mean,
Culturally.
somebody
and
goes,
his middle name is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Like,
Yeah.
oh
somebody
man.
posted that was like, oh, that we now there. It
Yeah,
is.
now we know, dude. Someone posted it's like the classic image of Epstein, but it's just Michael Jordan, and it's like AI. It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen.
Dude, that it was a bad scene.
That was tough.
That was-
But as a LeBron fan, I was kind of like, this is good.
It-
This is
me
good for
too.
this is good for the brand.
They
He just
finally-
lost his 10-point streak. We can stop talking about that now.
I wonder if anything would ever come out about MJ. Like he's like protected, you know?
I would assume he's pretty. I don't know. I mean, if Michael Jackson got kind of drugged through the mud, I would say Michael Jordan's kind of on that same
the
level.
story on Michael Jackson's turning now. With all this coming out, everybody's like, no, Michael Jackson was the opposite. He was the antithesis of all that. He was
Yeah,
trying
he-
to protect all the children.
Right. Well, blanket.
I love when you.
It's so quiet, I couldn't even hear it, but I know it was funny.
Do it again.
Come on, blanket. Come on, play blanket.
It's from South Park, right?
It is.
I have to play the clip now. This has become our thing.
Yep.
You gotta play the clip. Run the clip.
It's pretty good. Blanket. Oh, his face falls off.
This is my dad, Michael
Jefferson.
Jefferson. Michael Jefferson. That's awesome.
Oh,
Do you think there'll be any more Jeffries? Or does the name go away?
My
I wouldn't name
cousin's
my
a
kid.
Jeffrey.
Well, no, I'm talking about now. Like,
I know. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
It's just not seen in
With-
the.
I don't
between
think- I don't think
Dahmer-
I don't think the first name has that bad of a connotation to it.
It's getting
Yeah,
there.
it definitely. But yeah, it does. Like, you're not gonna name your kid Epstein.
Yeah, no, of course not. But like, that's the bad name.
Yeah, that's the strong one.
It's not Jeffrey's Files.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
dude, you got Dahmer and Epstein now.
Yeah, but the last names are so prominent.
Right.
They overpower
Dahmer,
the first
'cause you
name.
said Dahmer.
It's Dahmer and it's
Epstein.
But if someone
the
if
Jeffrey.
And a cage
if someone
match.
walked up to me and was like, "Hey, I'm Jeffrey,"
I don't like that right now.
It's
Yeah,
just
that's,
like-
that scared me. You saying it like that, like, if, hey, I'm Jeffrey. Be like,
that's what I'm saying. Jeff is whatever. I guess you could always just go by Jeff, but
Yeah.
like,
My name's Jeff.
I
my name Jeff.
don't really like the name.
Dude, that was unstoppable in 7th
Oh,
grade.
this is one of the best stims of all
the
time.
My name's Jeff.
What's that? Oh, it's from
21 Jump
Jump
Street.
Street.
Or it might be 22.
My name's Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
It was unstoppable. People could not stop.
Hey, I don't
doing
think
it.
it's that funny.
It's not. It
You're
really.
old.
Now it's my name's Anger Dingus. You ever heard that one?
No.
My Anger Dingus.
Anger Dingus. It's so funny.
Now it's funny.
My name is Andrew Dingus.
Oh, we had one of those.
My name is
He's eating candy out of a bowl.
They're
love
making
that
a
one.
candy bowl, candy
Yeah.
salad.
I love that one.
Never trust a Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Especially, I'll tell you this, okay? Neither of Dahmer or Epstein do this. If you spell your name Geoffrey,
Geoff.
kill yourself.
Geoffrey. Yeah.
That's a fucking horrible name.
And they like stand by it too. They're like, it's actually GEO.
Fuck
And it's like, I don't
off.
care. I'm never gonna do that. I don't
Fuck
like you.
off, dude.
But Greg Maddux did used to sign baseballs for like people that he thought were going to sell his autograph, like older, like the weirdos, like there's old people that want autographs and like
Yeah,
get you
to
to sign
sell
it.
it.
He would sign it Jeffrey Dahmer, which I would be like, that would be even cooler to
That was
have.
gonna say, that's honestly like, that's
That's-
such an awesome
yeah.
thing.
Like I don't want to say I'd buy it, but I'd like to see it for sale. Like, does that say Jeff Dahmer? I didn't know
If
he
someone
played
gave
ball.
one to me, I wouldn't throw it
Yeah.
away. Like,
I would think it would be cool to see. Be like, Jeff Dahmer played ball?
Was he good?
Yeah, probably not. He's strong. Strong as an ox.
yeah.
He's just a drunk, and among other things. But
I just want to watch this video.
he was getting like shit faced and going
Yeah,
to
he
school.
was.
He was drinking gin
Yeah.
in class.
Did y'all watch the
Yeah.
the show? The show's very good.
It was.
Except the part in the show where he dumps the blood bag on his face.
I like that
almost
part.
threw up.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
good.
that was.
Just gonna take some pictures.
I don't like blood.
Just gonna take some pictures.
Just gonna take some pictures.
And then he put the bones
on
in the
the
chocolate
movie.
at the Ambrosia factory. He kept getting fired too. 'Cause he was
Yeah,
drunk.
of course he
And he was like not showing up to work.
stole-
Jeff Dahmer, notoriously bad employee.
Yeah, he is.
Stole a mannequin.
That was awesome.
That was crazy.
He just needed to keep that. If his mom had never caught him with that, I think he'd have been okay.
Yeah.
Because that was his special
don't
boy.
know.
He loved this. He liked the.
Yeah, but
The
I don't
smoothness
think,
of
I don't
him.
think he would have been okay.
And then
mean,
I think his grandma.
Well,
or
how long is it
somebody
going to
took
take for him
away.
to put a hole in it?
The funniest part of the entire fucking show. This was objectively hilarious. They're in the interrogation room talking to his dad, and they're like, "Sir, we have bad news. Your son murdered like 18 people, males, and defiled their corpses." And the dude goes, "My son's gay?" And you're like,
That's what
"Brother,
you took from this?
did you not hear what he just fucking
Oh,
said?"
he's going to love jail.
Yeah, like that was the craziest part
It
of that
was.
whole
Oh, he's
thing.
just working on his pork chops downstairs in
Yeah.
the basement.
God, that place had to reek.
Don't go in my room, Grandma.
We appreciate you guys hanging out with us here on this Monday morning. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 to 10 a.m. No, we got to figure out who we're going to schedule tomorrow. But like I said, Inside LSU Baseball, Jason Armstrong every Thursday, John Eads every Friday, and just like today, Mikie Mahtook every single Monday. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Damn, I remember.